is happening, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome to the bird section. Oh, lots to talk about. We got lots to talk about, y'all. There's some movement going on. Let's get it going. I see I got my peoples in the building. To all my channel members, y'all know if you go on the community tab, the link is live right there. Hop on in. I see my man Logan Motorsports is in the building. I got Arthur McQueen is in the building. Cash your boy is in the building. What up, peoples? CZ is in the building. SGA Sports Talk in the building. There he is. You know what I'm saying? Got Art McQueen in here. What up, big dog?
What's up, brother?
Hey.
How you doing?
You see another one has another domino has fallen. My man Theo is in the building.
What's up, brother?
Bro? How you
What's
doing,
up,
man?
y'all?
Not that good.
Hold on.
Fucking same, dog.
Mike McDaniel's gone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My man Fells is in the building.
What up?
Hey.
The Los Angeles Chargers.
What up? Yeah, I saw that, John. He did that today, too. Arthur just said that, John, in the chat, too.
Yep.
What up?
Yeah,
up,
man.
Leo?
I'm sick.
It's okay, guys. We
Brother
got
Leo,
Drew
what's
Petzing,
going on?
everybody. We got Drew Petzing.
Yeah.
Who the hell is even that, man? That's bad.
He came from the Cardinals. Theo was pissed, man.
Shit.
Theo pissed about that one.
No, everything's fine. How are you guys?
Listen, he sounded like he had a bottle of it, didn't he? Don't he sound like that?
Yeah.
That minus the 4 degrees. Yes,
Theo
it will, boy. Yo, he had something to warm him up for that negative 4 degrees. What up, Kaz? What up, Kaz? What up, Logan?
No, it's fine. We didn't need Mike McDaniel anyway. No.
Man.
Wow.
Like,
Hey, we feel you on that one.
No, guys, trust me.
Yo, that joint was crazy.
Despicable Me, he's gonna run this fucking offense. This is gonna be great.
He might be better than he might be.
You know
better
where he
because
was,
your
right?
team's
He was the Cardinals offensive coordinator.
I'm very fucking aware.
All right. You got to calm down. You got to let my man breathe. He going through it, dog.
Yes, he is, man.
He was right there. We had him in the building not even a week ago.
The crazy shit is they signed Ball before McDaniel got signed today. So Theo was pissed yesterday when he got that news.
Our only hope at this point is Dayball, man.
Yep.
Gay Ball. That's what you. Yeah.
A lot of people are leaning in that direction, to be honest with you.
You know why though?
I mean, ain't nobody left. They don't really got no choice now.
I say Dayball because he can push Jalen. You know what I mean?
Well,
he's
gotten, you know, like if you think about it, you know, Jalen has had success under Dayball's tutelage when he was at Alabama.
Absolutely.
And I know he thinks the world of him. Shout out to my man Warren McKee with the Eagles Collective Podcast is in the building.
What's up?
Hey, you know, we're going through it. We're talking about it all. You know what I'm saying? What up?
That's crazy.
And
we're all
the
heartbroken.
thing is that, you know, like, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because if you look at Dayball when he was in Buffalo, you know what I'm saying? He had success with Josh Allen, you know what I'm saying? He had success with and he had success with Saquon. And Saquon had his best year as a running back under Dayball. You know, so his ability to get the best out of the quarterback and the running back in the scheme is really what's attractive. And I think the thing that people have to understand is that we look at these guys, and there are certain people who just probably are better coordinators than they are head coaches. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these youngins, you know what I'm saying? I think Christian Parker is going to get snatched up somewhere. He has to go somewhere else to become a coordinator. That's the next step for him in his ascension. You know, I hate that it's like that, but at the same time, I got to respect the process, and I wish him the best of luck. I hope he stays.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, CZ, what up? What up, CZ?
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that, you know, McDaniels is in Los Angeles, which makes me like great. I don't have to deal with him. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
I don't have him. I don't want to deal
with him. Wonderful. It's fucking great.
Yeah,
love
Theo. Hey, Theo.
I fucking love it. It's
I-
great.
Hey, the Chargers with McDaniel, man, that's a problem for sure.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like we had him in the building last Tuesday.
He's gonna go
No.
crazy
Yeah,
with
but that's
Herbert,
a
man.
that's a AFC issue. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can deal
Yeah.
with it.
You know, we got to deal with Harbaugh at the Giants. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and whatever that's going to look like, you know, but that's going to be an issue for us because, to be honest with you, the Giants are in a much better rebuild position than I think the Cowboys are. You know what I'm saying? I think their pieces are much more significant than Dallas's pieces on
Oh,
defense.
hell yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And with somebody like Harbaugh, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Especially with
Right.
whatever he brings in. You know what I'm saying? If he brings in Todd Monken as his OC, you know, then there's another, and then there's another DC. There's another DC position that's available. See, there's so many DC positions that are available because of new head coaches. It's
Mhm.
a foregone conclusion that Christian Parker is going to be gone, and
Right.
at some point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's going to be required. Now I'm hoping that we have some guys in here that we bring up internally that learned a lot from being around Christian Parker. Sort of kind of like in the same light as Sean McDermott with the Bills, the way he grew up under JJ. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end of the
He
day,
got fired too. He got fired too.
yeah, but that was but those were extraordinary circumstances because JJ died.
No.
Hey,
Sean McDermott got Bills fired him.
Yeah, but what I'm
Buffalo
saying is,
fired him.
yeah, but what I'm saying is remember how he came up. He was
Oh
already
yeah. He a
us.
protege of Jim
Yeah,
Johnson.
of JJ.
He
Yeah,
definitely
and had
a
to take
protege.
over in an extraordinary type of situation. I think he tried his best, even with his own blitz packages. Of course, he got that from JJ because that was
Oh
what JJ
yeah.
was known for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
All
he
these
definitely
things-
a student of Jim Johnson.
Yeah,
though. He's
so
definitely a student.
Yeah, so for me, you know, I understand the natural progression for an offensive coordinator, especially a young one. There was a time McDermott was the young one. You see what I'm saying? And it was just a matter of time that he was going to get his shot. And that's what's happening with these guys that we got on staff. Listen, Sirianni's coaching tree is going to be massive if you think about it, especially when you look at it from the offensive side of things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
You see how close he got to being fired though? When Jeffrey spoke today?
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
listen.
he was close as the shit I was talking about. He was that close to getting the hell
Wait,
up
Jeffrey
outta here.
Lurie spoke today?
Yeah, he spoke, and Nick Sirianni ass was this close to being fired.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's
The only thing that I feel like with Christian Parker that's holding him back from getting that DC job, is you got to think about it. He's been known to have a solid secondary. Like
Yeah.
we don't know what he can do with the
Absolutely.
linebackers, with the defensive line. So like those are
Bro,
questions
you
that
talking about the whole unit?
yeah, like
feel you,
it's
Warren. You
and
talking
then
about
it's like
controlling the whole unit.
he's raw when it comes to the play calling. So
Right,
a lot of these teams might be like, we want somebody that's done it before
right.
and not just only worried about the secondary. That's
It-
probably that's probably our saving grace, fellas. That to be real with
Yeah,
y'all.
it could be. Yeah, it could
And
be.
like
He
he
never
really
called
didn't
the
change
defense
like
before.
Ringo. Ringo's been in the building for so
Hell
long.
no.
What has he really done with Ringo to make him a starter? Dory Jackson, he kind of made him.
And his crash.
He
out
made him
button.
serviceable,
Yep.
but is it really the talent that we brought in,
Yeah, that
or
deep-
really was it Christian Parker?
Yeah, and shout out to first of all, shout out to my man Eagles Drew is in the building.
Oh, what up? What
What
up?
up, dog?
What's
Drew?
up?
What's good,
What's
bro?
up, peoples? How everybody doing?
Hey, you know you got
Great, brother, great.
Mike McDaniel's headed your way, bro.
What happened now?
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel's is headed your way. The Chargers is snatching him up.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
really?
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
great.
right.
I love
It's the
every
OC
He
minute
coming
of
out
it.
the west
Theo,
side.
bro, listen. All right, this is your fault. You pushed him over the
He's
head.
smart. He did talk that shit up
This is
too. though.
great. Everything's
He
fine.
brought that shit up the other day too, man.
Detroit's
Art
going
did
to the
that shit.
Super Bowl. If I can go to the Super Bowl.
Drew, wait, Theo, how many shots you win? How many shots you done took already?
Shit, I know that's right. Art said we
This
can't
thing
get him
consumed
sit his
within the
ass
last
on West
3
Side.
hours,
Oh,
Damn, you
Theo,
but it's in the double digits.
Theo
Damn.
lit. You
Hey,
lit.
man.
Wow. Very
Hey,
exciting.
Drew, he going through it, dog. You know, Theo. You know, Detroit is not moving like he needs them to move right now.
Yeah, man.
Going
That
through
OC
it, man.
hired. I don't know. Theo.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
He wasn't that bad.
We
with the
didn't even know
Cardinals.
who the fuck this guy is. We don't even know. We don't even know who he is. We could have just hired fucking Mr. Clean, evidently.
Let it out. Let it out, Theo. Let it out, Theo.
This organization just continues to fucking torture me year after year after year. And yet I keep coming back because this team gives me hope every fucking year.
I got
Every
clipped
year.
early today.
You know what? Hold up, real quick.
Man, I keep
I
losing
don't
that
know what's
volume
going
like crazy.
on because, like, what happened was, Fells, when you dropped, it snatched Warren too.
Oh shit!
Yup,
Yeah, that
Warren
joint.
Well,
that-
it's the volume on. So I think whenever
See,
somebody
now I can't
hops
hear
in,
Leo.
it like cuts the volume off,
Yeah,
and I can only hear
yeah, and
Leo.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's what happened to me, Warren.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the audio.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, I gotta jump. I gotta jump out.
Oh, you got all right. See.
Yeah, that's how it's working now.
Yeah,
I don't know
all
what's
right.
up with it now.
So happy right now. It's
Hey,
great.
listen. Right now, at this point,
Look,
and I
man.
keep
Yeah,
saying,
it just muted on me now.
I just can't wait to see
Yeah,
because we
yeah,
got
okay.
a few people lined up for
It's
more
doing it
interviews,
again.
man.
It did
We'll
it to
be able
Art,
to see who we
and
gonna
then
snatch
Art
up
dropped out, and
and
then
say able to work
Warren
with this
came in.
Nick playbook thing.
Fells, can you hear me?
We'll see.
Fells, can you hear me?
We probably won't get nobody to
He
ask
can't
I
hear
don't
me.
think
He
Fells
hear
can
you.
hear us.
Yeah, he can't hear.
Can you
He
hear
can't
us?
hear me. Fells, can you hear
Fells
us?
hears?
Here we go.
Oh
Nope,
my
he
god.
can't. He can't hear it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Someone at StreamYard's
But
got to
yeah,
get fired.
it's StreamYard.
Detroit's going to the Super Bowl, guys. Oh, the 61st time's the charm, guys. It's
With
gonna
the
be
with the
great.
Cardinals offensive coordinator, hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. Shut up, Arthur. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Hey, we went with the Cowboys coordinator, so it's possible.
oh yeah, I hear y'all now. I hear y'all
Okay,
now.
Warren,
Everything's
can you
gonna
hear
be
us?
fine. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
There
All
we
right,
go.
all right. So listen, here's the thing, right? You know what I'm saying? At this point, because like, you know, we know we have Leo try Zoom call. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I might have to go back onto my Zoom because this is starting to get real ridiculous. StreamYard, y'all fucking up. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Here's what's interesting, if you ask me. And it's like, okay, you know, I think personally, I think we're going to end up with Dayball. I do.
Yeah, me too.
I think
Me
we're going to end up with Dayball. I think we have to fulfill the Rooney Rule. I think no, we don't have to fulfill the Rooney Rule when it comes to coordinators, do we? It's just with the head.
No,
coach.
it's just head
It's
coaches.
head
It's
coach.
just
So I
yeah,
think we're going to end up with Dayball. You know what I'm saying? You know,
We just
and-
interviewed him this morning.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yep.
And-
What up, Philly old head? What up? What up?
yeah, what up, Philly old head? You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. I have not been paying attention to the chat because I've been wanting to get on here to
So,
talk with
right.
y'all to go. This whole thing with Mike McDaniels just dropped in the last 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Y'all
I
heard
didn't
about
hear
what
that.
happened with Detroit, right?
You Philly.
no, what?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm very fucking aware of what happened.
You talking
Yeah,
about the guy he signed?
like
Yeah.
apparently Mike McDaniels came
Don't
in
bring
there
up his name.
trying to bring his own position coaches, and Dan Campbell wasn't having that.
No.
Okay.
No. That's not how it went. That's not how it went. That's not how.
Talk to us.
Yeah, tell us what.
Dan Campbell wanted Mike McDaniel, like wanted him, but the front office, the dreaded front office, decided, yes, he's not quite a good fit, so we're not gonna get him. Instead,
Ooh.
we're gonna go get the guy from the Arizona Cardinals who
That's-
finished last in his
Yeah.
division.
No.
Yeah,
So we're gonna go get him. We're not gonna go get Mike McDaniel, who may actually be able to contend with Ben Johnson. No, why would we do that? Why would we do that?
Right.
It's not like we're trying to win anything anymore.
Nah.
So are you looking at more as like who's going to be able to compete with Ben Johnson in your division?
We kind of fucking have to.
Yeah, because that's I don't know, man. I don't know. Because Ben Johnson, maybe that film probably shows a lot with Caleb Williams. Who knows?
Yeah, he did all right this year too,
It's
though.
great. It's like, yeah, we're just having a great old time here in Detroit. We're just having a fun time. It's great. Everything's fine.
He
Now,
passed his exam
my
and
question
got
for all
twisted.
of y'all, you know what I'm saying, is, you know, aside from Theo, you know what I'm saying, who is your dark horse that we have not named outside of Dayball and those that's available? Who's your dark horse for DC? I mean, for OC.
Cooler.
I'm still looking at Frank Wright.
Okay, you still looking at Frank White? I'm looking
I
at
like
Brian
the
Leftwich.
boy you said, man. Yeah, him. I'm looking at him now.
Somebody go call Byron Leftwich and get him over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only thing with
I
that is
agree with that.
only thing I haven't heard Leftwich or Frank Wright's name mentioned in the race
Me
at all.
neither.
You know,
Me
so
neither.
Well,
I mean-
Leftwich is up in Canada.
yeah,
You know
he's
what I'm
in Canada. So
And-
I
and
was
Wright-
like, I think Dayball for me would be the right fit.
No, he was saying dark horse,
no,
Drew.
dark
dark
horse,
horse.
outside of-
I would
wasn't
say
nobody
that.
talking. Yeah.
What's the guy? Cooter.
Jim Bob Cooter.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they not
Yep.
mentioning him either.
Yep,
Yeah,
They
yeah,
not
yeah.
mentioning him too much either.
yep. That's another
His
good.
name
That's a good
came up
possibility.
today.
We interviewed
yesterday.
him as well.
Yeah, we interviewed.
Right,
Yeah, we did.
right.
Let me
I
double
think
check
he's
that.
a dark horse because he has a relationship with Sirianni, but I don't like that.
Yeah, that's a fact. I don't want anybody with no relationship to Nick Sirianni.
Exactly.
Yo,
Let's-
say
Like,
that
I want,
shit
if
again,
anything, I
Warren.
want
Say
somebody
that
that's going to
shit
challenge
again.
Nick Sirianni.
And
Yeah,
that would be
say
Dayball.
again for us, brother. For the people
be
in the
Dayball.
back.
And Dayball worked with Nick Sirianni in Kansas City too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And he has
So,
a fiery
they're aware of
personality.
each other.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he has a
Dayball
fiery
was the
personality
OC.
too, so he won't bow down to Sirianni. He has a very fiery personality, so he'll
Well,
stand up.
but see, the thing is that remember the OC will have complete autonomy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is a thing that's not easily given. You know what I'm saying?
That's
To
right.
just anybody. You know what I'm saying? So Dayball, in my opinion, would fit the bill of someone I could live with him having complete autonomy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If he do, I hope so.
I could live with Vic Fangio having complete autonomy. And to be honest with you, that might really be the secret sauce to how things work in Philly. And just let Nick Sirianni be the whole CEO thing or what have you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And Dayball has a relationship
Yeah.
with Jalen too, so there's a
Well,
Yeah.
his Sirianni job is definitely safe for the time being, so I think it's probably going to matter how he act this year.
Yeah. Jim Rice said, I wouldn't mind Cliff or the guy that was Houston's OC during Stroud's rookie year. Okay.
Cliff Kingsbury wants to get rid of the O-line coach though.
Nah.
Yeah, see, we can't. We ain't trying to do that.
Yeah,
Billy
we can't
O'Head
just-
said, Leo, I ain't
Yeah.
really worried about Harbaugh.
What up,
He
Nate?
will win nothing in about 10 years, but I am worried about Monken. He is an excellent play caller. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's the problem for me. Well, shout out to my man Nathan Edwards is in the building. He says, what up, fellas? If Jim Bob Cooter is hired, he's running the Sirianni offense.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
God.
Yeah, that's
That's
why I
a
don't
fact.
want him.
Pass on
Yeah.
that.
We
Yeah,
need
I
an
don't want him.
independent thinker. You know what I'm
The
saying?
only thing that
Yeah.
has me skeptical about Brian Dayball is the fact that the Bills they let go of their head coach,
McDermott.
and I
you-
know,
you
know
wanna-
Josh Allen got his best out of Brian Dayball got his best out of Josh Allen. So I think if anything, we competing with the Bills.
That's going to be
for
the
Brian
one.
Daboll.
Yeah, man, because
I
his
don't know
name
if Dayball's
getting.
going to go back.
Yeah,
No,
I
you
don't
talking
know
about
that.
here, right,
You
Warren?
don't
You talking
really
about us
always
hiring
let it
him,
back
right?
like that. Like,
Us hiring him in comparison to the Bills hiring him
It's-
because the
Right.
Bills looks like a good job too, low key. You just get the
Yeah,
right
but
pieces for
they
Josh
head
Allen.
coaching. They head coaching position really just open, wide open.
well, it threw a monkey
It
wrench in
just
a lot
it
of people's
did.
plans. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. You know what I'm
They
saying?
got a head coaching
And they
vacancy.
about to get a new stadium too.
Oh
this
yeah,
year.
they are.
Logan says, guys, do y'all think we should try to interview a college offense coordinator?
They
No.
did, Logan. They did.
Nah, we're good.
I need someone
Yeah.
that's called plays already in the NFL.
Every year
Yeah.
they interview a college guy, though. Every
And-
year, I mean, I don't, they don't hire them, but they will get an interview.
Yeah, they should be like a quality control coach, pass
Yeah.
coordinator, something like that.
They
But
might come
terms
up
of-
somewhere in the
yeah,
organization.
in terms of as a department head,
No,
I feel like our offense is just a little bit more mature than your typical NFL offense, because we have more veterans on our offense than we have
Right.
rookies. And I'm not talking like 1 or 2 year veterans. These guys are mature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got guys on our offense that's in their prime right now. And I want an OC who's been doing things for a while to be able to, who's experienced enough to be able to handle an older type of veteran who's in their prime and know what to do with it. I think first of all, this Eagles offense would be the most talented offense that Brian Daboll ever had.
Right.
Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. Because I know Sirianni, I know his play, I know what his offense is,
Yeah.
right? What if they do get an OC that actually tries to run Sirianni's offense, right? The offense itself is not a bad offense. He just don't know how to run it.
The play
What if
call.
you get somebody to run, right? What if you get the actual good game situational play caller that actually can run Sirianni's play, since we pretty much know he's not going nowhere now?
Well, here's the thing. When there was a game, and I can't remember which game it was, but obviously Nick Sirianni has stepped in and implemented some things.
Right.
And it was successful, and there you have, and then and it was successful for a game, and Jalen Hurts had made a comment about it, and
Right.
hugging Sirianni on it. So there was something that Sirianni implemented in that
Right.
offense. So I think that when things get bad, like it did last year, like it did this past season, at times Nick Sirianni might have said something to boost it a bit, and it just wasn't sustainable because he let the guy run it. It was a mistake,
Right.
So, but I just don't think, and real quick shout out to SGA Sports Talk. He's saying hi to
What up?
everybody.
What
Shout
up,
out to our
SGA?
girl,
What
Linda
up? What
What's
up?
good?
Conyers.
Linda Conyers,
What
salute.
up?
Linda said the OC will have full autonomy this time. Sirianni will have no say this time. Yeah, that's what we're
Right.
saying.
Yeah.
Music to my ears. Music to
But
my ears.
my
Yeah.
question was that, because if we can't get the kind of OC that we actually want, and the only one that will be able to take the job is the guy that can run Sirianni's offense.
Well, remember we said someone who is qualified to have the full autonomy
Right.
beyond Sirianni. That's not everybody can't handle that.
No.
Everybody cannot handle that full autonomy. I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Everybody ain't qualified. Even these youngins ain't qualified for that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
when you talk to, like, one of the things I would say, like, especially like when talking with Cowboy fans and stuff like that, and talking about Jonathan Gannon. I don't want Jonathan Gannon. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You do realize we were about to break the record for sacks, for the most sacks under his defense. I get he's a shitty coach. Okay. I get he was a shitty head coach. But as far as being an OC, I mean,
He's not bad.
no,
DC.
he's not. He wasn't a
Yeah,
bad
DC.
OC.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Our
DC.
defense was the shit, especially when we went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That field was fucked up and it was real shitty. And I believe that defense was going to beat the shit out of Patrick Mahomes, just like the defense from last year beat the shit out of him. I thought what we saw last year from that defense was the same thing. If the field
With a
had,
solid 22.
yup, if the field hadn't been fucked up, because y'all remember that field was so fucked up, they fired an old man. He said, "Fuck all y'all, fuck y'all." You know what I'm saying? And then they tried to blame it on us, and we were like, "Oh, wait, nah."
Yeah, don't do that.
So there's some things like there's some hitting politics and all that stuff. I like the point that Warren made when talking about the fact that these coaches, like with Christian Parker, we don't know, or was it you, Drew, who said we don't know how Christian Parker might have been with the linebackers and with the defensive line and all that stuff? Has he
Right.
done that part? We only know him in the secondary. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. But at the same time, I'm saying, bitch,
Right.
Yeah.
look, you know, there's going to be a whole lot of moving parts. You know what I'm saying? And I I'm just thinking to myself, like, wow, this has been the best start of the offseason ever. You know what I'm saying? And whoever we get, we're going to get them. Look, the season isn't even over yet. We haven't even played the
Right.
Super Bowl.
Right.
And we're about to solidify the biggest parts of our coaching staff going into next season.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Dayball ain't coming here without some guarantees. And what I mean by guarantees is not just autonomy to run the offense as he see it, but if I come there, y'all ain't getting rid of AJ. Don't do me like that. You see what I'm saying? Don't do it.
Right.
Because that would be the equivalent of doing to him. That's the equivalent of what the Cowboys did to Matt Eberflus when they got rid of Micah Parsons. Because
we don't move like that though. Our organization don't move like that.
Right,
Yeah.
but
I think a lot of that though is on what AJ wants to do though too.
Yeah, it's up to
last
AJ.
last thing we want is somebody that don't want to be there. You feel me?
yeah, like Mike Tomlin said, we don't want hostages.
Yeah, we're not gonna hold anybody hostage.
Yeah, we're not gonna hold nobody
If
hostage.
we don't want to be here, if that story is accurate,
Yeah,
because I'm not really buying the story.
If it's accurate, but fellas, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We kind of we got the signs all season though. We
got
can't ignore the
signs that he
signs.
wasn't really fucking with Patullo offense.
I was gonna say, I think,
he was more mad about the offense than like his teammates and being here.
Yeah.
Now it's coming out like he been asking for trades and shit. I ain't hear that.
They say
that's the weird part. That's weird. You asked for a trade.
You know
you
what I
asked
mean?
for a trade when we played the Rams.
Yeah.
And they said that he asked it for one when we were 3-0. We were still early in the season. That kind of don't make no sense.
Yeah.
I learned this year I'm not listening to no talking heads.
You can't believe it for sure.
But
Diana
if he is asking for a damn trade, I'm gonna say fuck it.
Right, we're just saying if he is, right?
Yeah, let's get the best we can get. Let's get the best package we can get.
Right.
You know how we gonna do that.
Yeah. I'm not worried. I had the utmost. I have supreme confidence in Howie being able
to
I'm not worried about
the best out we can, and I think personally, I think AJ was the team, not the team crash out, but the team mouthpiece.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think what he said is what they all is how they were all thinking.
I agree.
But that C on that jersey means captain though. Full-time captain. We can't have the shenanigans and shit. Full-time captain. Once you get that C on that jersey, man, you gotta be a captain, period. I understand taking bullets for your teammates, but you can't be hopping and talking crap either all over the place like that either. You gotta lead by example. You 29, you're about to be 29 years old, my man. Like,
I haven't.
We want you to stay. Like, let's get it real. Like, we want you to stay. You're a hard replacement, but anybody can be replaced.
I want to speak on that. Go ahead, Leo.
Real quick, I just want to say, Jim, speaking of players outside, no, we have not heard anything about Slay. I think they was just holding on to his rights until the end of their season, which is now.
Slay talking about coming back here, though.
Is he? Oh, for real?
Yeah, Slay talking about coming here.
Yeah, the Bills hold his rights.
No, the season over. Once they got eliminated, Slay started talking.
No, but the Bills hold his rights. It doesn't matter. The Bills are probably trying to get something for him.
Did he sign a 1 year deal or a 2 year deal?
The season is one.
Leo,
season over.
He went through. Remember, he. See, here's what they did. They did not. Pittsburgh did not release him. They put him on waivers. And once he cleared,
he got
snatched up.
Yeah, that's why I said, yo, bro, they hold his rights. You see what I'm saying? So it's so they're probably gonna try to get something out for him, if anything. Wait a minute. Logan said, Leo, all I can say is AJ's solution is thank you, but fuck you, go to other team, crybaby AJ. We don't know that's the case.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, let me speak on
It's
that
all
real
alleged.
quick. Yeah, let me speak on that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Fells, what you said is true. You got the C on your chest, right?
Yep.
And the C who does the C come from, fellas?
The
The
team.
team, man.
It comes from the
team
players.
voted him.
The players voted him the captain, right?
Yep.
So AJ is, I think that this year he was the one as the captain speaking out for the offense, especially saying like, you know, I'm gonna take the bullet, I'm gonna hold it down. What's happening is not cool. We don't like it. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate that he has that reputation.
Knock me again.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, we don't truly know if he's not happy or whatever. It's all alleged, and it'll all come out. And like Leo said, I completely trust Howie. You know, I think that Howie and Jeffrey and those guys will sit down and talk with the brother and be like, "Hey, man, look, this is how we moving forward." I think he'll see that once we get a new OC in the building and see what their intentions are. So
I got knocked out.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. It's
me and Warren got knocked out.
What?
I'm all for not really like following the narrative with AJ being this disgruntled, and you know, I don't know. I won't believe it until it all falls apart and it comes to fruition.
Right.
Honestly, Drew, I'm right there with you. Like I truly like at the end of the day, I want to hope it's not true, but it's kind of like all the signs are being shown to us though. I don't know if y'all can hear me. It sounds like it went out.
No, we can hear you. I can
Okay.
hear you.
No, I hear you.
It sounds like all the signs have been shown to us that like the biggest thing that I look for. I know people talk about facial expressions and all that stuff,
Body language.
but like I go by actions. And I remember AJ said that he wants to be the guy when the game's on the line, he's the guy that you go to. And just that 49ers play where Jalen attempted to give him the ball 3 times, bro. No effort, no diving, no jumping. He literally wants it in his hands like that.
Right.
Like that's like me looking at that disappointed me. And I'm looking at all these other wide receivers, Darius Cooper, Johnny Wilson, even though he's injured. You got Jahan Dotson. How many of those other receivers would have put in more effort to try to catch that ball? That's what I'm looking at. So if you're not putting in effort like that, bro, maybe it's just that time right now. Like that's the way that I'm looking at it. As good as he is, maybe he needs to refresh on another team. But like it's that effort that you putting in for the ball, bro. Like, and I didn't see that all year.
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm up here. Trying to get. I haven't been.
You good? I agree.
I haven't
When
actually
Warren
been
said what
in
he
the
said,
Birds
that shit was.
section in a minute. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to
that
get
was
used to being back in here. You know what I'm saying? And get my stuff.
Yeah, I see you back at the lab. I see you back at the lab.
Yeah, man. I missed this place, dog. You know what I'm saying? We had to go. We had the governor's inauguration today. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I saw she got up in that joint.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Officially.
It's
So she been
today,
one.
yeah.
She been one.
Yep. And then we have Dr. Dale. He's the lieutenant governor. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a
things moving now.
crazy day
Things
for me.
moving.
And it's been a cold ass day because the inauguration was up in Newark. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go all the way up there for that shit and then come back down here. You know what I'm saying? And then I came home and I just peeled all my damn clothes. I was like, man, fuck this shit. It was cold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, now and then we about hey Drew, we about to get bombed on this weekend again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
80
we about to get
degrees.
bombed this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Another snowstorm.
Oh man.
Yep.
We about to hit 80 degrees
Saturday
again.
and Sunday. Yeah, I know you
That
lucky
shit
over there. You avoiding all of this, boy. You like
Man.
with that.
Hey, Phil, I don't miss it, bro.
I
I
know
don't
you
miss
don't,
it, man.
man. I know you don't. Shit. You
know
talking about 80 and it was 19. It was 19
I don't
today.
miss it, bro.
Oh, Logan said, "Yup, 10 inches here." Really?
Yeah. It's
You know,
good. Yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
yeah. Oh, okay, Warren. Theo, you good? Theo, where you at, man?
Theo feeling good, bro. He like
Bruh.
what? He like 2/3 bottles of a tequila down, right?
My
What's your
man,
drinking
Right.
choice, Theo?
my man. He had his test. He had his test.
Look, we might have
Yeah,
lost
he
Theo. Theo might be
passed that
gone.
joint.
Yeah, hey, you know what I'm
Testing.
saying?
Theo, you still there,
Theo,
brother?
you still there?
Right. Theo.
Hey, we may have lost Theo.
Damn.
No. Oh,
We
no.
may have lost
Theo.
Theo. Man
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
Fifty
yeah,
distress.
yeah.
Right.
Now, also, let's pivot for a hot second and talk about the other pickups too, because Brian Flores is looking like he might be in the front runner for the next next head coach for the Steelers. They're going to bring in Mike McDaniels tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or was it today? It was
but Mike gone already. So did he take this Chargers job or
no?
what?
I'm sorry, not Mike McDaniels. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Mike
word.
McCarthy.
Okay,
Oh,
McCarthy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which will also be like an intriguing thing because Mike McCarthy is actually from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's from Pittsburgh.
Right.
Okay. So
All
you
right.
know, having
Back.
there's Theo.
Oh,
there
yeah,
he is.
Man, we thought we lost you, bro.
Yeah, man.
No,
We was checking on you.
I was having chocolate chip cookies to balance out the liquor.
My man. It's spoken like.
Oh shit! I only hear you, Leo. That's crazy work, man. I'll be.
Oh, all right, fellas, jump out and jump back in.
StreamYard.
Yeah, it's StreamYard, man. It's StreamYard. I'm gonna have to go back to Zoom until they can figure this shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is terrible.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, Theo hitting that. Cash, your boy said Theo hitting that blunt.
We're hitting the cookies and we're hitting the fucking pretzels now.
And
fine.
Warren, can you hear me?
Hey, Theo,
Yeah, I
you
can
need
hear
a
y'all.
nice hefty
We got
Theo, you need a nice hefty berry.
I can,
burrito,
Leo.
bro.
I can hear you. It's everybody else that I can't hear. Whenever
Yeah,
people
that
hop
be
in and out.
happening to me, yo.
It's only some people you'll hear, you know.
They're all saying the same thing.
I only can
Warren.
hear Leo.
I can hear everybody.
Leo.
I can hear everybody.
No, now, but when we get ready to fall out, I
Right.
only hear Leo talking, even when somebody else talking.
Yeah,
That's why it sucked when I looked at the video, because I wanted to say, my bad, Leo, I wasn't talking over you, because when I looked at the video, it looked like I was talking over you, but I couldn't even hear no damn body.
no, you good, bro.
So you know, I'm talking about the last
Yeah,
live when
yeah.
I saw that joint back, you was trying.
Yeah, it
you was
gets like
trying to
mad
say something.
silent.
Yeah. Folks, do me. Can Warren? You can hear Fells?
Yeah, I can hear Fells now. Like
Okay.
everybody's
okay.
good right now. Everybody's
All
good. I
right.
can hear everybody.
Instead of dropping out when you can't hear nobody, hang tight for a while because then it sounds like the sound eventually comes in without you having.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So even though you might hear silence for a while, give it a minute and then
And let it come back up.
because that's
Like
what
reboot.
it seems like that's what just happened with Warren.
The
He didn't even
pretzels will heal the pain. The
Yeah,
pretzels
but-
will heal the pain.
Right.
Real quick, and thank you, Logan, for that, man. Because folks, while y'all here, please hit the like and subscribe button.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
know that like button that's like my tip jar on top of
What
it.
up? What up,
That's all
Master
the other
Eagle?
stuff. And
Yes, sir.
if you
Hit the
are
like button.
inclined to please become a channel member. It's a carton's worth of fun for the price of a Lucy. Shout out to my man Master Eagle is in the
Master
building.
Eagle.
You
What up? What
dad,
up?
Master
Yes,
Eagle.
sir.
in
Yes,
the building,
sir.
Who got a little girl who probably got his ass wrapped around her damn finger.
Hey, listen,
just got
salute
here.
the little mommy too. Brand new little mamas in the
Yes,
building.
sir.
She
Yes,
probably ain't gonna let
sir.
you sleep now.
Salute to the queens.
Yeah,
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
queens.
yeah. So listen, guys. Like, how do you guys feel? Let's go down this rabbit hole.
Mhm.
We hired Dayball. What's your predictions?
For the season next
Who's
year?
gonna elevate Jalen Hurts?
You gonna
I-
win the division next year?
I think
At
so.
least.
I predict that it'll be a lot more consistency
Yeah.
And these dudes that's lackadaisical, like Warren was talking about, the effort part on AJ spot, that will disappear.
Yeah.
Every game
Yeah.
he will have them Bulls on go, so you won't see that lazy shit. Plus, the offense might look a little more consistent throughout the whole year.
Hiring Dayball might get AJ to shut the fuck up.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. That
Yeah.
toughness that them old heads be bringing to the game, like Fangio, man. He could keep Carter in check. You know, Carter be doing some shit, but it's crazy that Fangio and Clint Hurt can keep Carter ass in check.
Yo, Logan said, I predict that Eagles will go to the Super Bowl next year and win.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Every other year, that's the
That's
trajectory.
every
Yeah.
other year.
The other year, I think that's the pattern, y'all.
We don't want that. We can't do back to back. We'll take every other year.
We'll take every
Right,
other
right.
year, man.
Right, Warren?
Yeah.
Right, Warren?
Shit.
And listen, y'all, while y'all here, take your asses on over to the Eagles Collective Podcast and make sure y'all
Yes, sir.
sub up.
Yes, sir.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Take a look at some of these past videos. Listen, one of the best parts about the Eagles Collective Podcast, just like right here on the Bird section, they don't always agree with each other.
Hell no.
No, when y'all
always.
next airing, Warren? When y'all next airing?
I ain't gonna hold y'all boys. The fellas is disappointed on this game. They
Oh,
That-
okay.
that 49ers game got them.
Okay.
Yeah, that got them. And I was like, we all watched the game together and like,
Oh, y'all
Yeah.
went
Scott-
there too.
yeah, we went out to the Cosm to go watch the game. Scott's
damn.
disappointed. Antoine's like a disappointed parent. Like we just like, dang, bro.
The brothers need a minute. They need a minute.
Yeah, they need a minute to.
Yeah.
I think once we find out who the OC is, I think that's when that's when it'll bring that spark back. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm letting everybody take their little Cancun trip right now.
Yeah,
Okay, is that what's going on? Everybody went to Cancun?
Yeah, they went to Cancun with him.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey,
I
listen,
feel them.
whenever you can, man, make sure you text them, you hit them up, send them the link. You know what I'm saying? Tell them.
Oh hell yeah!
Like, bring your asses on over to the bird
To the
section.
bird section.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's have a therapy session.
Yeah,
No doubt.
talk it
Yeah.
out.
That joint
Yeah.
is spice it up.
Like
That
that.
joint is spice it up even more too.
Because
For the
we
people
all
who
got
don't
different
check it.
opinions though. Like
Yeah.
I think Scott's not sold on Jalen right now.
Hey.
Scott's kind of like it's a Jalen issue.
No.
Antoine's like it's an AJ Brown issue. Like
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right.
yeah, it's all over the place, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
gonna say, it sounds like it's all over.
For me, it's a
Yeah, it's
front
all
office
over the place. So
issue.
like that's how we get into
That's
the
good.
disagreement.
That's good.
Yeah, but we all got the same goal, bro. Collectively,
Yeah,
we got
wanna
the
win,
same goal.
Y'all,
Cass-
it's all
Cass
about
hit
the birds.
Cass hit the nail on the head. He said, "Real Bird fans, we feel that shit when we lose. Yes, we do.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we
we
do.
do.
Man.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, different.
He ain't never lie. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my
Look,
whole
even
week,
Logan
man.
said it. Cass, yup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I thought about y'all when we lost. I was like, damn, them niggas is at a damn at some sports bar right now. I bet you they arguing right now.
Talking hot shit.
Yeah, right, man.
Yeah, shit.
Pistol
Talking shit to all the 49ers fans, bro.
Right?
We was on here live. Remember when we
It
lost?
was. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We was on there.
I was,
We was on Art.
I think Leo was banging the table or something.
Yep. I was like,
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Remember, I had to be timed out because the game was faster for me. Yeah.
I don't know, fellas. That game reminded me a lot of that Packers game from last year. It reminded me of that Packers game. It started off real slow, but we had a
Right.
spark that kind of took us over that edge to end the game, and we just didn't have that this time. We just didn't
Right.
have it.
But at least we knew Jalen was coming off of that concussion, so it was different with that Packers game.
Facts.
This year, he was the healthiest he been coming into the playoffs. This one looked crazy, man.
It was the inconsistency.
But
of the
looking at the
offense.
teams that are in there right now, like I know I'm an Eagles fan, bro, but I love football.
I'm happy with the
The right teams are in there right now. The right teams are in there right now. They all
I'm
earned it.
happy with the Final Four. I'm not upset with the Final Four at all.
I'm
They
not upset
respectively
with it.
earned it. So like it is what it is.
Everybody give me your hot takes. Go ahead. Like I'm gonna start off with Drew. Go ahead, Drew.
I'm
Yeah,
not upset with the Final Four, but it does kind of disgust me that if we were just hitting where we need to hit,
I think Drew's muted on my end.
can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, Drew.
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah, I can
you.
hear you.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
it's Warren. Just give it a sec, maybe and let me know when you can hear him. Go ahead. Well, go ahead, Drew.
Warren, can you hear? Okay.
Can
Yeah, the thing, like, I do believe those teams deserve to be there, but when I look at it, man, the thing that gets me is I'm frustrated because it's like, man, if we could just get our act together, we'd be right there, man. That's the thing that kind of gets my goat. But the right teams are there, but I'm just a little frustrated because I like, man, we could be right there. Like, to me, the whole NFL was right for the taking, and we missed the opportunity.
Right.
We did.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's more of
agree.
us losing versus more than winning. Them beating.
Exactly.
We
That's
lost more than they beat us. Now,
yeah.
not nothing away from them, but it's like that was a patchwork of a team that got us. You know what I'm saying? And that being the case, then we don't deserve to be there.
Yeah.
We deserve to be right where we are,
Right where we
at
are.
this very moment at this time in time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I remember watching that game during the game, and like I was emotionless, and I wasn't even mad. I was just going like, "Dang, man, this is what I've been watching all season long." And I was more frustrated than I was angry. I was like, "Dang, this is just making me sick right now."
Yo, Cass said, bro, real talk. I heard a nun almost drop an F-bomb at the Chargers game when we lost.
Yeah, they be invested in the game too, boy.
That's
don't
funny.
Wow.
Yes.
They be invested.
Wow.
That's funny.
SGA, just take a chill pill on this call tonight, bro. Take a chill pill.
Yeah,
man.
relax, SGA.
Yeah, relax this go around.
We'll hold it down, bro. That's all right.
Yeah, we got you on the next go around.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Take a couple shots, SGA.
Yeah.
We'll pull back up on you, bro. We'll pull
Yeah.
back up on you.
SGA, whatever you're taking, I'm already up 10.
Oh yeah, they lost Robert Saleh too.
Yeah. Warren, you can hear everybody now?
I still can't hear Drew. I can hear Fells. I don't know about Arthur. I haven't heard Arthur.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear Arthur.
Okay.
I think it's just Drew. I think it's only Drew.
All right.
Okay.
Drew, can you hear Warren?
I hear everybody.
Okay, yeah. So just give it some time. It'll probably show up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'll let it marinate.
Damn, fellas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think, one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most in terms of, again, seeing how this, because the Final Four, the teams that's in it, you know what I'm saying, who actually win it, you know what I'm saying? But everything that's going on, because this again, things feel like they're moving so fucking fast, and
It is.
it hasn't even ended yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think this was like an unprecedented number of head coaching positions that was open at one time. A third of the league was available.
Right.
A third. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
That's crazy.
And I think more spots are going to open up too, Leo. I think on the com, because it seems like every day, man, somebody getting fired. You know what I mean? So it's going to be some more shit dropping.
Yeah, can I fire my OC now?
Damn.
Theo ain't even.
He don't give a fuck. He's like,
No, he doesn't even get a day.
Yeah.
Fire him today.
Damn. You know what I'm
He
saying?
ain't even pull out his playbook. Theo like, nah, man, don't even impact.
Hey,
let him cook, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It was McDaniels or nothing, and we
Yeah, I
got
hear you.
fucking nothing.
Logan said, Leo, I told Philly 500, this sucked. We are not going to the Super Bowl this year. It does.
But
you know what,
man? But we good.
But
It sucks, but we didn't earn it though this year. We didn't earn it this year.
I'm gonna tell you what was suck. Okay, what was suck is if we ended the season, if we got put out and didn't have what we have as a unit already.
Facts.
This next OC is the way this offense is constructed as of right now. You're getting a motherfucking Ferrari.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm not really. I'm pissed. Don't get me wrong. I fucking can't stand losing. Right? Don't get me wrong. But I think if we win, we keep Patullo, though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, say
If
that one
we
more time.
win, man, I said, I can't stand freaking losing. But if we win this year, I think we keep Petullo.
Yep.
I don't
Yeah,
think we fire him,
which
man.
is
If we
which is
win,
probably the why this is more of a blessing than anything.
Yeah.
I have to, because I know what I was looking at during the season, man. Like,
Yeah, he had to go.
Yeah.
yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't all that keen on losing Petullo only because I just wanted Jalen to have the same
Continuity.
OC for 2 years in a row. But
Eh,
I don't think that
Le-
Sure.
I don't think
Leo wants some real shit.
for
Everybody on the panel, this guy never took ownership. He blamed everybody else but
Not
himself all
once.
year
Said
long,
that was
man.
weak.
Like, come on, man. That's a coach? No, man, no.
Yeah.
Even Nick accept responsibility, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Come on,
And
man.
he don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Just listen, man. Nick accept responsibility and whatnot, man. Petullo blamed everybody else but himself.
Right.
It was, he had to go.
Yeah, he had to
And
go.
here's something else that's good, like that. Other teams, especially in our division, can't say. Even though we lost and we had kind of a struggle year, still won 11 games, right? And I think we all have confidence sitting back saying the core of what we have is still championship, a core there.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Yes,
and
What up,
absolutely.
even more
function? What
so,
up,
Yes.
function?
and even more so is the ownership, the leadership. I trust Howie. I trust Jeffrey. I know what they do, right? We know what they're gonna do. We know Howie is already in the kitchen cooking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as that game is over,
He
Howie's
was in
like,
that
okay,
John before the game was over.
exactly. How can I
Yeah.
make this team better?
I do want to say this because Sean Smith made a point. I kind of think we need a new kicker. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
for
Yeah,
sure.
hell
We
yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
got to bring
What's
one in the
interesting
building.
is Cowboys put a second round tender on
Aubrey.
Aubrey?
Yup.
They did?
a second round tender, and they paid him $5 million.
Oh, he a
What?
good,
They paid
he a
him,
good kicker,
so he
though.
get paid $5 million a year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you got
I think
like under the table money type shit.
yeah, I got to look it
Oh.
up. But yeah, I
You
think
know how Jerry roll, man.
Yeah,
You know
so
how
that-
Jerry roll.
so. It's basically anybody can make him an offer, and the Cowboys can have it.
They
I'm
get
like,
money for that.
Someone makes him an offer that someone said, "I ain't paying no kicker for that much money."
Right.
We're
He
talking
gonna get
about
a bag.
Aubrey, he gonna make a bag. Yeah.
Yeah, he getting that
Oh,
bag.
yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, Howie. Just make a big ass offer just so that they could.
I would, yeah,
Make-
just so
make
they
him
can
spend
pay.
money. Yep.
Yep.
Man.
Cash, your boy said last year we played our A game for most of the second half of the season, and we were spoiled this year because we knew what we had. That's true.
Right.
That's
And
Yeah.
then Texas boy said new OC and AJ Brown might be gone. The Eagles will fall off. Huh?
Nah.
No.
Okay,
Huh?
that's a
Who said
light.
that?
That's a
We
that's
got
a
nice
light.
boy.
That's a
before
light.
AJ,
That's a
we
light.
gonna be
Yes,
nice
that's a
at
light.
it. Yeah, oh
That's
yeah,
a light.
yeah.
That's
I
a
caught
light.
that shit.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
That's a light. That's a
Good
light.
reminder. Good
That's a light.
reminder,
Boy,
fellas.
yes.
Good reminder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Logan, no, Logan.
That's a light.
That's a light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Texas
Everybody-
boy.
Good reminder, man.
No, I almost forgot. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
That's a
Drew.
light.
I almost
Yeah,
forgot.
Drew.
That's
He
a
on
light.
top of that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Texas
light.
boy, we figured out how to turn that shit around. You know what I'm saying? So now when folk like you come in here, we know exactly what to do when y'all say some idiotic shit like that.
Yeah.
Everybody hit the like button.
Hit the
Mhm.
light button.
That's,
Yeah.
The light button.
that's the way we combat that.
Oh
war.
yeah.
That's that goofy talk.
Yeah.
That's that goofy talk.
We had to deal with that shit last night.
Yeah, that's that goofy,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
No,
Yeah.
You was there. Theo was there.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
That was
Yeah.
wild, wasn't it?
Like,
That was
man,
wild.
Yeah.
I just had a great time.
Yeah.
Oh,
That boy
shit.
Theo loose as a goose,
It
boy.
is okay,
Theo
man.
is
It
outta
is
there.
okay. Yeah.
Yo, last night was crazy because I
Last
was
night
like,
was crazy, bro.
so this for those of y'all who don't know, we had to give y'all some backstory. We was on the Next Level Sports Lounge, and I actually invited all of them to come on to the birds.
Live tonight.
Yeah. I was like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Like, talk
Bring
that
that
shit.
energy. Bring that energy.
Yeah, because
Yup.
here's what I realized. Here's one of the things that I realized, because it dawned on me. I was like, especially, and this is the thing. It's happened more so with me and Drew. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been on a number of other platforms together at the same time.
Right.
We genuinely want to talk football. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We genuinely want to talk about the things that are happening, particularly the things in which we feel like we might know a little bit more than you do. You see what I'm saying? So what I realized was, anytime we show up or what have you, first of all, an informed Eagles fan is a threat to them.
Big time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That was crazy.
Do not do well when you have an informed Eagles fan. That's number one. And number two, they're not really prepared to actually talk actual football.
I'm with you, Logan. We was there for that. That shit was my bad, Leo.
No, it's
no,
okay.
Logan,
Let me tell you why. And the reason why is because Jonathan Gannon is at the Star right now, or he was today.
Right.
And they plan on bringing Christian Parker. Now, Jonathan Gannon was our former defensive coordinator that we went to the Super Bowl with. Okay. Christian Parker is our current secondaries coach, who has 2 All-Pro DBs under his tutelage, and went to a Super Bowl and won with us, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it didn't dawn on me until today that, you know what? With all that being said, not one of them asked, what's Jonathan Gannon like? What's Christian Parker like? What can you tell me about these coaches that we're considering, since they were on your staff last year? They didn't ask not one question. There was never no one's, and they'll tell you all day, we want to talk football. We want to talk football. And it's like, you guys are interviewing one the current coach and another former coach.
Yeah.
And you ain't asked one question. You're not even curious to get some sort of insight, some kind of insight. You're not scouting. You're not interested. But you know what they did do?
Oh, here goes Winnie.
They came up with all kinds of things, and it was like, I was like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And
that was crazy.
That's what I realized. I was like, you know what? These dudes, they never asked about Christian Parker. They never asked about Jonathan Gannon. Not one time. They went straight into trolling. They went straight into
emotion.
We came back.
Yeah.
We came back and scored 24 on y'all, and you didn't even make it through the first round. How come that was good for you, but it ain't good for us? And and I'm like, I'm sitting there.
So it's more hate than actual talking ball.
Right.
Man.
Even
emotional.
There's no ball involved.
Yeah, and
emotional damage.
Emotional, they are like, that's a good one, Drew. They are
on some real shit, Warren.
That's a good one, Drew.
You wouldn't have been able to ask a good logical question in that joint without them talking about R5 rings and shit like that.
What's up, everybody in the chat? What's up?
Look.
Hey, what up?
And having Eagle fans is an oxymoron.
Good to see you, my brother.
And that's part of the problem right there. It's called informed. I'm not
informed. Yeah,
informed, Vinny. Like, you can't even see how people.
Yeah, that's the way they come in, though.
He says yes. Ask people.
That's what we're dealing with
about Parker. You ain't say shit. No, I don't think so.
No, Warren. Imagine going.
Also, Leo, I think it's a lot of like
the whole stream.
This is no knock on any Cowboys fans, but I think we know more insight on our team than Cowboy fans. I think you're gonna find a lot more casual Cowboy fans than anything. I think Eagle fans are just a lot more. We're more in tune with our team than a lot of Cowboy fans are. Like, and that's me talking, living 25 minutes away from Arlington with people. Like, they can't tell you who their defensive coordinator is.
Porter Rock was good. Yeah. You know what?
crazy, man.
That's actually true. I agree with you.
Uninformed.
What up,
Like
Rock?
there's more casuals than anything. They just know to just hate the Eagles.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it sounds like, dude.
I said, you didn't ask one question. Like you're not interested in scouting, knowing anything, getting any kind of new, what any new intel you can give me, things that I may not know because he was your coach. Y'all had him on your team, and this is how he responds. They're not getting hired by Jerry Jones, and you know it. And it's like that's not the point. That's not the point. You know what I'm saying? Vinny Hagan says, yes, unfortunate we didn't win Super Bowls in the modern era with cell phones and chats, and you guys were fortunate enough to win with all technology. That doesn't mean we didn't win.
Whatever, man. That's a like. That's a like.
That's
I
a like.
remember this shit from last week.
That's a like. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there we go.
That's
That's
right.
a like right there.
That's a
That's a
like.
like.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
That's
let
right.
that
Like,
I forgot.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that means.
yeah.
I don't know what that means either, and I'm not going to try to. I think
Yeah, what does that mean?
we are more passionate to our Eagles than Cowboy fans. Sean Smith, I think you're actually right.
Yeah.
Philly informed an oxymoron. There you go.
Thank you
Okay,
for the
there you
correction,
go.
man.
Okay, that's what.
But one thing
Seymour?
Cowboy fans have said, like to me, is they do like how we hold our players more accountable than Cowboy fans hold their players accountable.
Yeah,
Like we're quick to say Jalen should have did that, or Jalen had a bad game, or Saquon's not
Yup.
doing what he got to do. AJ
Right.
Brown, Devontae, whatever. We're
Yup.
quick to hold our players accountable more than Cowboy fans are, and that's coming from Cowboy
shit,
fans. That's what they say.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's real
Rock.
shit.
Oh,
right there.
that's Rock, yo, from the what you call. One of them showed up. Hey, Porter Rock, do me a favor, bro. Shoot me a text. Here, I'm gonna put it in here.
Is that somebody from the collective?
Yup.
Bring them on up.
2023.
Hey, but you know what, Warren? What you're saying is right, bro. I just find that most Dallas fans, like you said, are casual fans.
Hey, Rock, shoot me an email at that email right there that you see in there. Shoot me an email. And I'll hit you back
definitely
with
on good money.
with the link to hop in the stream, okay?
Yeah, get in here, Porter Rock.
Yeah, come on, Rock. Come on in. Come on in.
Yeah,
Definitely on the money with this
about
one, boy.
Yeah, because most of these fans, because a lot, and Leo can attest to this. A lot of the pushback we were getting was just stupid. I mean, no, respectfully.
Yo, if I wasn't
Yeah.
there to witness that shit for myself last night,
It was more to produce content than anything.
Yo,
bro.
Warren, that shit was pathetic,
Bro.
man.
It was
That
bad.
shit was
That was
pathetic,
sad.
man.
It was sad.
It was bad.
And the worst part about it was there's I've often, you guys have heard me, talk about this before in the past, where I said there's a German word, you know what I'm saying, and it's called Fremdschämen. You know what I'm saying? And it literally means secondhand embarrassment. Like it's the feeling of shame or embarrassment on behalf of somebody else.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what we
crazy.
heard last night.
That's crazy, man. Because we don't always say Dallas suck in every single area,
That's a fact,
every
bro.
single
Like,
day. But this is the type of shit that we heard last night.
I don't know.
Like,
It's weird.
What's that?
Yeah, that was crazy. As
No,
hell.
I'm just saying it's just kind of crazy just because we're looking at so many other like angles towards our team.
Right.
And when you look at your opponents, like Cowboy fans, they're not looking at angles like that. They're not looking how we're looking at our teams.
No,
Yeah.
Like we're like at the end of the day, fellas, we got a lot we got to think about. We got to figure out we keeping Dallas Goddard. We thinking about we gonna get one in the draft. We thinking about is this O-line gonna be efficient as they have been in the past? Like we thinking about the whole AJ thing. Like we thinking, are we gonna lose Christian Parker? Are we gonna lose Clint Hurt? Like can we trust Vic to find another secondary coach to not because the thing is we don't want Quinion and we don't want Coop's production to stay stagnant either.
Right.
So like these are things that we thinking about, bro.
Do y'all know anything about these people we bringing in?
No.
You
They
know,
don't
I'm saying
evaluate
no,
their team like that.
no. I'm saying like that's the type of tip we on. Like,
Yeah, that's what we
yeah,
thinking about,
yeah.
bro.
like listen, this is how this is the difference, right? Not last year, but year before, like during the off season last year, right? When we hired Kellen Moore, the first thing I did, I went on Mark Holmes' channel and I asked,
Oh
hey,
man,
tell me
Yeah.
about Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore, yeah,
What? Because they were laughing at me.
yeah. They thought it was a joke.
First they were teasing me. They were laughing at me, and then they realized I was dead ass serious when I'm asking, like, tell me about Kellen Moore. I don't know shit. Tell me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to know everything. And after a while, they got past the trolling part because they were like, oh, you're gonna get Kellen Moore. And they got after a while, they got past they all got past the trolling part and actually started telling me about Kellen Moore. And I'm eating this shit up. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
And over time, you know, like we started hearing things how they were going to implement the offense, what Kellen thought, all this other stuff. And I'm
how he liked to use tight ends
right.
more.
And
all that
I'm
kind of shit.
Yeah, and I'm bouncing this shit off of the Cowboy fans that I know on Mark's show. I'm bouncing what I'm hearing about Kellen Moore off of them. Give me the intel. That's all I cared about. I'm scouting. I'm trying to find out what can you tell me about my new offensive coordinator. Once I have to go through the whole trolling part of things. I just want to get the information.
Exactly.
And I'm thinking in my mind. I'm thinking, okay, I think we've developed the type of rapport with each other. You know what I'm saying? That you do realize we're just trying to get past we're trying. We're all 0-0 right now.
Absolutely.
We're all 0-0. So I'm thinking once we get to 0-0, and this is where we are right now, you know what I'm saying? Any little bit you could tell me about a coach or a player, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm all ears.
About a coach or a player. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm sitting there like, you do realize we was about to break the record for sacks under Jonathan Gannon.
Right.
You do realize,
Yeah.
you realize we had 2 DBs that made the Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? 2 Pro Bowl, all pro DB on our team under Christian Parker. He's the type of person. He's like one of those young coaches that be talking shit. You see what I'm saying? To the offense. You know what I'm saying? He's going to push your guys. I'm ready to give all that out. That ain't where they were, Warren.
Yeah. Right.
That's not where they were last night. They was not. They was on some other real ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was ridiculous.
I was really up. Hey, Lloyd, shoot me Lloyd.
Yeah, come on up here, Lloyd.
Yeah.
And see, here's
about you.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. Like, and Warren, let me ask you this, bro, because you're in market, so you know more than what we do because we're not there. But like last night, what I was trying to talk to Lloyd and his crew about is like, me personally, I just don't say stuff like Dallas just stinks.
Yeah,
or Dallas just sucks. No, if you listen to me, like me personally, I observe the entire NFC East. We're at the top, so I have to look at the opponents. I'm forced to look at Dallas. I'm forced to look at the Giants. I'm forced to look at Washington. Why? Because we're in the same division. Exactly. So I asked this question, like Lloyd was saying, "Oh,
Lloyd, hold on. Lloyd, send me an email to that email address right there. I'll shoot you the link."
He said he had work.
Vinny Hagan is in the building.
He said he had work.
Hold on, Vinny. Hold that thought, Vinny. Hold that thought. What I'm saying is, last night I asked a question, right? Because Lloyd was saying, "Oh, the Dallas, we had top 3 offense, and that's accurate, right? And we had a middle of the field offense." But then I asked this question. Who had the top red zone offense last year?
We did.
It was the Philadelphia Eagles, right?
Yeah, we did.
So what does it benefit you to have a top 5 offense and you can't score touchdowns rather than being able, when you get to the red zone, you're scoring touchdowns? Because guess what? If I have a number 25 offense and you have the number 1 offense, and I'm scoring touchdowns compared to your field goals, who's winning the game? So
Yeah.
when we come, you have to come with some type of football understanding and knowledge. Now, if you have a top 5 offense and you're tops in the red zone, guess what? You destroying teams. But that's not what we
Facts.
saw from a 791 football team. So we have to, when we attack stuff, we try to be somewhat cerebral from the point of what we're talking about. When I talk about Dallas's defense, I'm looking at the talent level. Outside of Clark and Williams, ain't no talent on that defense. That defense is trash. So why fire the coach and then bring in another guy to learn new guys, new stuff?
Yeah.
Like your defense is not like the Philly offense. Whoever his ROC is getting a Ferrari. Whoever your DC is, whoever your and see the laughing, whoever your DC is, they're getting a Volkswagen.
Yeah.
You're getting a Volkswagen at quarterback. You're getting a beat up wide receiver that's angry at everybody. So what else you getting? Go ahead. Say all the great things you have. You're getting an old offensive line that's falling apart. You got a 30-something-year-old Goddard that may not re-sign. So I mean, what else?
Wait, hold, Vinny. I'm not.
But you can't. You guys always.
Hold on, Vinny. Read.
I waited an hour for Drew to talk.
Vinny, I'm asking you to read the room. That's all I'm asking you to do. This isn't that. You're like, come on, bro. This is peace. Get off that shit, man. Get off the falling part.
I don't know who you guys think you're talking to, but I'm not gonna bow down to anybody.
No one's asking you to bow down.
You're asking me to be who I'm not. But you're asking me to be who I am not. Well,
let's talk about what your team needs then. Since you do so much evaluation, let's talk about your squad then.
We need some pieces, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot more than we do. A lot more than we do.
Who was the Cowboys? Who was that secondary coach they had back when Bland and Diggs were getting all the interceptions?
Al Harris.
I think at the end of the day, I think if you're getting Christian Parker as your DC, it truly shows that y'all are really missing Al Harris.
Yeah.
But it's gonna hurt y'all on the linebacker and the D line position.
Well, that's because he coaches. Oh, as a DC. Why would you think that? What you don't think he can make the move up?
No. Because Christian Parker hasn't proven to call defensive plays though.
He's never called.
Right?
We're not saying.
No, we're not saying he can't. But at the end of the day, he's gonna be raw at it. He's gonna be raw at making that decision.
I get it. Well, if he's never done it before, I can understand.
Wait, Vinny.
That makes sense.
Vinny,
no.
Listen. What we're telling you is that when he was here in Philly, this is intel. When he was here in Philly, he did not work with the defensive line. He did not work with the linebackers. So we don't know. So we're telling now what we can tell you is how he is with the secondary, and we can tell you how he got those guys. The people that
he'll coach his secondary up. He'll coach his secondary up.
Yeah, he's got good pedigree, but the shortcomings that we think that Christian Parker has is not because we think he's a terrible coach. It's just that he did not do that here. That's the intel.
That was more Big Fangio.
Anybody can tell you that. Anybody in the know should be able to know that.
No. You gotta be here.
Go look at. I'm just telling you. You could look at the Chargers head coach. You could look at the Chargers DB.
No.
Why can't you? I mean, if that's not breaking news.
That's easier said than done. That's the
but you
easy
can't tell
route.
me it's
That's
breaking news.
So can I ask y'all a question?
But you only hear what you want to hear.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go
So do y'all think Christian Parker developed y'all secondary well and had them playing physical?
I can answer that.
Good.
I feel like
Absolutely.
I feel like when we brought in Quinyon and when we brought in Coop, we knew what to expect from them.
Yep.
Like Christian Parker just like there's some film that Christian Parker is asking Quinyon, hey, are you gonna do this or are you gonna do that? And Quinyon said, I'm gonna do this. All right, well, if you're gonna do this, I will go about it this way, I'll go about it that way. Remember, not all cornerbacks can operate like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're talking to Quinyon Mitchell and you're talking to Cooper DeJean. Now
And we got lucky with them
Keely
Yeah,
guys
but
too,
that
Ringo,
man.
doesn't mean
he
that
was
other
able. But
cornerbacks can't do the
hold
same
on,
thing.
hold
You're
on.
thinking that they're the
But
best since
but
sliced
hold on.
bread.
You
They're not the
can't. You
best
gotta
in
let me
these
finish
days.
though.
Vinny,
But
just
You gotta let me finish.
can he
listen,
But
answer
when you
Lloyd?
got, but
not
when you
trolling.
got
You're making
somebody
it seem
like,
like it's
No, he's
You
Dejean.
want
not
to answer
but
trolling.
Lloyd?
Vinny,
you're not
What
letting
is
me
he
finish
saying
though.
then?
But when you got some, but when you got
What up,
somebody
brother
like
Lloyd?
Keely Ringo, who's been under the Eagles roster for going on 4 years, and they actually like gave like it was his job to take CB2. Christian Parker couldn't develop him
That's true.
to be that starter.
Yup.
Adoree Jackson took
Yeah.
his role. So
Yup.
what the Eagles do is when they got somebody that they say this is going to be our guy, they bring in a veteran person in that position to compete with. They did it with N'Kobe Dean and Devin White. They did the
Yep.
same thing the year before.
How'd
They
that
did
work
this
out?
with Keely Ringo and
Most of
Adoree
them.
How
Jackson.
did Devin White
Keely
work
Ringo
out?
did not win
We
his
almost broke the
position.
record for sacks. We almost broke the record for
No, he's
sacks.
not. Come on
So
now.
y'all say that we miss Al Harris, but
Yeah.
just like you just got you saying about Christian Parker, like when it comes to Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs, they
Yeah.
were already who they were. Like when they went out and they was hurt, you didn't see no Sean Wright, he didn't develop. You didn't see Josh Butler, he didn't develop. You didn't see the other guy we got from the Vikings, they didn't develop. It was just Deron Bland. Without Deron Bland or Trayvon Diggs, our secondary wasn't doing shit. We were still getting ate up and we still couldn't stop the run. So Al Harris wasn't much of a developer neither. He allowed the secondary to do what they wanted to do. Roam freely, just like Trayvon. That's what Trayvon Diggs do. He roams freely.
Lloyd. But what he told you is true.
I agree with him.
It's not up for argument.
No, I wouldn't argue with him. I agree with him. I
he
said
was.
when
I
I
don't think he was
started
arguing.
talking.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, when I
no,
started
I
talking,
see what
I
you're
agree
saying.
with him.
My question is this: How long has Diggs and Bland been without Al Harris? How long they been without him?
They've been without him 2 years, the last 2 years.
The last two seasons, and Diggs was injured the last two seasons, and Bland was right.
Right.
So
So
it sounds like y'all are trying to build up y'all secondary because y'all got a lot of trust in your defensive line to
that's
where they're gonna
exactly
do their job.
that's exactly what we're trying to do. That's why we interviewing secondary coaches and the pass game coordinators. That's exactly what we're trying to do.
And that's why we're saying to you the shortcomings that we're not saying it's actually, I can't even say it's a shortcoming. What we can tell you is that we don't think Christian Parker he has not had any influence with linebackers and defensive line. How that translates into him being a good defensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying? But
We don't know.
we're not saying don't hire
Hey,
him.
I rejoin y'all. I rejoin.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Yeah, we're not saying don't hire him. We're just saying here's the intel, the scouting report, as Eagles fans see it. Like here's what you got. Here's what you getting for him. Just like how y'all gave it to me when it came to Kellen Moore. Like, okay, got you.
I would be more worried if the Cowboys picked up Jonathan Gannon. That just me.
not
If they
getting
picked up
him.
Jonathan Gannon
We're
with
not gonna
the
pick him.
agree.
Oh,
Jonathan
you're a
Gannon just
Cowboys
more
fan.
aggressive.
You're saying
I
we're
feel
not
like he'll
picking
be
him.
more
Cowboys fan,
aggressive, but the issue with Jonathan Gannon, and I think every Eagles fan will remember this. Remember the day after that Super Bowl, Jonathan Gannon had an interview with
Yup.
the Cardinals and got that job. So if he does good with the Cowboys, is he going to stay an extra year or is he going to get picked up and leave?
That's
And
true.
y'all going to go through the same thing that we are going through with our OCs to where you can't keep a DC and they just keep rotating and rotating and rotating.
Yeah.
That's the only
Right.
concern I would have if I was to get Gannon,
Like
as a Cowboys fan.
I'm not worried about Gannon being hired, so that's a moot point to me.
Let me
So
ask
who are
the
you? So
Cowboys.
who do you want as a DC then?
Either
Flores.
Leonard or I
Leonard?
like I would take Parker. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Give me somebody young that can relate to these younger players. I'll take him. Or Dante. Oh shit, my brain is shot.
You
The
said
guy-
Parker.
The
You
guy
said
from
Leonard.
yeah. Well, I don't think we're getting Leonard either. Or the dude from
Flores.
Minnesota.
So here, I'll add what Vinny's trying to say. So
Okay.
we want Jim Leonard, we want the dude from the Jones from Viking,
Yeah,
and
that's
possibly
it.
Brian Flores.
Okay, can I ask? Let me ask you, Dallas fans, a question, a serious football question. Because when I look at your defense, I don't see a lot of talent. I see.
I don't know, bro. They got
Let me just say this. I'm gonna call it out. In the interior, you're set. You got Clark and you got Williams, right? You have unknowns on the edges because you guys are talking about bringing back Jadeveon Clowney. The edges are weak. Your linebackers are weak. Overshown is decent, but he can't stay healthy. Outside of that,
not bad.
all linebackers are weak.
Yeah.
Outside of Bland, who only had like one good half a season and hasn't been the same ever since, your corners are horrible.
Trash.
So when I look at you help me. When I look at your defense, I don't see much talent. So regardless of who you bring in, do you see a serious jump?
So you're telling me
that
free agency is not going to matter?
Let me finish.
I know what you're going to say, so I'm going to answer.
So you help me. That's what I'm asking.
I am going to help you. We need to do something in free agency. We have to. We have to fix our back end of our defense. We know that. Everybody knows that. You saw what our flaw was. So free agency, if we do nothing, then we're going to be the same old crap.
Well, we know that. We're past that
but
part.
You guys have been dealing. Can I talk?
Go ahead.
You guys have been dealing with free agency for 30 years. We don't do it. We invented it, and we still don't do it. Okay? You guys have been dabbling into Howie Rose and everybody else been going out and getting players for you to win. We don't do that. That's why we're not winning. That's why we haven't won in 30 years.
It's crazy how they say,
we're
can I
doing
talk?
something now. No,
But
not
they
yet.
wouldn't let you
Give me a
talk
second.
last night.
Now,
That's okay.
now all of a sudden, well, I'm a member, so you want to make me not a member? I'm gonna talk.
No, we ain't even talking like that, Vinny.
So I'm just saying that at this point, let us improve our defense with free agency and spending money like the Eagles spend. That's how you win.
But
you need to spend money, and if we don't,
that's actually, I know because I've heard Cowboy fans say quite often. Lloyd was saying it last night. This is Jerry and them is moving differently. So with that in mind, do you think that's going to change this year? So you'll see more.
We hope so. I mean, hey, if I can predict the future, I can pick the friggin' pick six numbers. I can't. I only got to go. I'm 64. I got to go with what I know what's coming forward. Yeah, fool me once, fool me twice. I get all that, but all we can do is have hope for the future, just like every team, just like the Browns, just like every team.
But what do you think they're going to do? We're asking.
Oh, in my opinion, what do I think? I think they're going to go forward doing something. And if they got me again, then they got me again.
And free agents.
They got me on the hook. Yes, they're going to go out and get Ferraris, not friggin' Volkswagens.
How much money do y'all have?
A lot. We're going to have over 100 million. Maybe even a little bit more. About 130 million. 10 million on rookies is about what you need to spend on that. And then about 15 to 20 per player.
Really?
And when we flip the switches on Dak, CD, Osa, Quentin, and we do that, we're going to make a lot of money. We're going to do like you guys. We're going to put $100 billion down the road, and we're not going to worry about it. That's what I'm hoping. Do I know? Obviously not. Nobody knows.
So who do y'all have that are free agents that are going to be free agents this year?
Yeah.
There's a lot. Woolen from Seattle. He's going to be a free agent from there.
No, who does Dallas?
No. With the Cowboys.
Dallas is free agents.
Oh, it doesn't even matter at this rate. It really does. Oh, you're talking about quarterbacks? They need to let
No. I'm saying like, for example, we got Dallas Goedert, who we gonna lose. We got Nakobe Dean. Who are players on the Dallas Cowboys who y'all are either gonna pay to keep or y'all gonna let them walk? Who are they?
Yeah.
Most of the guys at this point are gone. Most of our defensive backs are just about gone. Revell is the only one. Maybe frig. I can't remember the guy's friggin' name now at this rate. These are all guys we picked up.
Is it the safety?
Nah, I think both of them. I think Hooker's gone. I think Donovan Wilson is gone. I think we're gonna. We really need to revamp
everything.
Our defensive backs. Our defensive back.
It really matters on the
What
coach
need
that we
two.
pick up.
What
Not-
about
Sorry,
your
but
safeties?
yeah,
Your
but I don't even care who we pick up as a coach. We need better players at that position. We see where our deficiencies are. It was also a combination of our coaching as well, because you look at
Yeah.
Dante Jones from the Vikings. He's got practically a crap defense, and look how good they were. He made average players great, and that's what
Yeah.
the coaching I hope does
Vinny,
for
do you
us.
think you're going to be keeping
Right,
Donovan?
Master Eagle.
Hey Theo, what's up, dude?
Not too much. How are you doing, Vinny?
I'm good.
Do you think you're going to be keeping Donovan Wilson? Because I have the Dallas Cowboys free agency thing
We
on here.
shouldn't.
Oh,
We
yeah,
Lay
shouldn't.
it on us, Theo.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
go
we
ahead, Theo,
shouldn't.
lay it on us. Lay it on us.
So
Well, listen. Wait, just before you say anything, I know the players. I may not remember names because my brain is kind of going south, but I do know the players because I do watch a lot of Cowboy content. So I do know players that they like and I like as well. But I'm kind of with them with players that I don't like. But you can give them to me if you like.
yeah,
Okay,
so
real
in
quick, hold on,
terms-
Theo. Wait, Theo. Shout out to Anthony Perry with
Hello?
the $10 super chat. He said Jerry
Hello.
Jones is 666,666,666 years old with 666 months, 666 days, 666 minutes, 666 hours, 666 minutes, 666 seconds,
Oh
and
my God.
666 nanoseconds. This has to be repeated because people still don't get it.
They don't get it, man.
I think Vinny fell
Don't
off.
repeat it.
yeah,
He probably couldn't hear us just like we were dealing with.
Yeah. All right.
But no, like I kind of like I think the Cowboys can have a solid team, but the amount of roster changes, I don't think they can do that.
all right.
I
Hey,
just
I'm sorry.
I can't see them making roster changes that quickly.
Even
And-
with all the
Why
draft
can't
capital they
stream?
have?
Hey, sorry, StreamYard drops me all the time. I have
Same
an
here.
issue with that.
No, it's not
I
just
didn't mean
you,
to.
bro. It's not you.
It
Vinny.
drops
All
all
right.
of
Well, I
us.
didn't mean to get off by
No,
when
it's
Theo
been
was
happening
going to
to
say
us here
something.
too.
All right.
That's the volume.
I still
Yeah, I didn't
can't hear him
disrespect
either.
that. I
I
wouldn't do
can't
that.
hear him.
Alrighty, so can I
Go
do
ahead,
the free
Theo,
agency
go
now?
ahead.
No, I can't
Sorry,
hear
Theo.
Vinny either.
Yeah, well, I'm
So you gotta
sorry.
back
When
out
you
and come
talking-
back in.
I did
No,
the
no,
last time. I
don't,
No, not
wait,
you, Vinny.
wait, fellas.
Okay.
Just
Don't
hold
go
tight.
out. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
just
not
hold
going
tight.
out.
It might just come
All
back
right.
in like it did
All right.
before.
All right.
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
because if
Theo.
someone
I'm
goes
sorry.
out,
That's nice.
then it wrecks all of it.
Go ahead.
All right.
Theo.
Right.
Sorry.
So Vinny, do you think you're going to be keeping Donovan Wilson?
No.
Okay.
All right. Do you think you're going to be
Okay.
keeping Thomas, Juwane Thomas,
Yes.
and then how about Josh Butler?
That's iffy.
Yeah, that's a probably no.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
an iffy.
Mm.
Let's
He's
see.
young yet.
So-
That's why they may keep him. But other than that, I think we're going to revamp everywhere.
Yep. So do you think you're going to be keeping? So you have 21 players in free agency at this current moment that you haven't
Wow.
dropped.
It's a
And
lot.
15 on a 1-year contract.
Yep. So
They're
you've
all
got Kenneth Murray. Do you think you're going to be
No,
keeping
he's
him?
gone. He's gone.
How about Dante Fowler?
I think we're going to keep him.
All
I
right,
think
we
they're gonna find
got
a place. He was injured a
Robert
lot this year.
Jones, a guard.
He's older. Came from Miami. I think he did something to his neck, broke his neck, or had some kind of issues in his neck. I don't think so.
How about? I think you're probably going to be keeping Clowney. I would imagine, right?
I think they're gonna try to get
Yeah,
him
they want him.
for like 8 million, 9 million, something in that range.
How about Javonte Williams?
Yes.
I think they
Uh,
want to keep him at the right
Mhm.
price.
All right.
I think it's not going to be over 7 million a year. I know that.
Peyton
Okay.
Turner.
I don't think so. No.
I would think it would be stupid
Yeah.
not to keep Pickens.
Yeah, we are.
You are keeping.
we think we are.
Don't
These are all
franchise tag
opinions,
him.
obviously.
Jerry could strike again, eh?
Yeah,
Never
he could.
know.
He
Whatever you
could.
do, don't franchise
Uh,
tag him.
Sam
I bet
Williams?
he's going to do that. I bet he
He'll
will
go
franchise
crazy.
tag him. Yeah, I know, but
That'll turn him into a crash out.
maybe they'll franchise
Shit.
tag him and they'll say we're gonna work out a long-term deal, which will it'll be a placeholder for him. Maybe they'll do it that way. Who the hell knows? But I agree with you guys. I think we should pay him. I don't care.
Pay that
him a
man.
dollar.
Yeah.
Pay him $1
Yeah.
less than CD.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
It's the same as like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's your 1-2 right there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Chase is a lot better than Higgins, even though Higgins is very good.
No,
But
I'm
I
just
think,
saying.
you know,
like,
yeah, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
You got to pay the Rolls Royce players. You can't let them go.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have let what's his name, Micah go either.
Yep.
Yep.
At this rate right now, it's all he can do is go forward.
Yep.
I think they should have signed him, but you know, who the hell knows? Go ahead, Theo,
Well,
I'm sorry.
what about like your running backs? You know what I'm saying? Because didn't you have the one guy you had?
They getting a lot of
Blue?
questions.
You have Miles Sanders, who's a free
No, he's
agent.
gone.
No,
he's
he's
gone.
cut.
Booby. I forgot he was on Dallas.
Yeah,
You have
He
Jack
screwed up against you
Sanborn,
guys.
a linebacker. You're going to keep
is it?
Sanborn.
no,
I don't want to.
no,
Jalen Tolbert.
no,
Nope.
enough of him.
C.J. Goodwin.
No,
Corey Ballantyne.
I think the other ones are all no.
No, I don't think so.
Hakeem Adeyemi. Yeah, that's probably a cut.
Yep.
Yeah,
Brock Hoffman,
I think
Your
he's going to want too
free
much
agent
money.
center.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to keep him. I think he's going to be gone.
T.J. Bass, your
I
guard.
think we're going to keep him.
With him,
I think we're going to try to keep him.
because of the whole Terrence Steele thing.
Yeah,
That's probably why. And
But
then
I
the
don't
kicker,
think-
yes, we'll keep him.
and I think go ahead.
And then finally, Reddy Stewart. It's a cornerback for you. You picked up probably for a 1 year.
Doesn't strike a bell what you do at Vinny.
Yeah, they're probably going to let him go.
Hey, Vinny, can you hear me? Vinny, can you hear me?
Vinny, can you hear? Can you hear anybody?
Yeah. He said, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Wait, I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Are you on mute, Vinny?
Yeah, I can't
No,
hear
he's
him
not
either.
on mute. No, he's not on mute. All right, do not drop off. Just hang tight. Eventually, it'll come back in because we're figuring out when people drop out, it snatches other people out. Shout out to Anthony Perry with the $5 super chat. He said, "How
So,
much cap space
Leo,
does Dallas have? Very important piece to free agency. Unless you understand how to manipulate the cap, wizardry can be treacherous." Anthony, Vinny told us that when it's all said and done, eventually Dallas is going to end up with $130 million of cap space, and that's before having paid the people that's before they've actually paid the people that Theo was going down their free agent list. So we were just trying to figure out as far as what Vinny, like how Vinny and Rock, because they're the two Cowboy fans here right now. Like,
Right.
what do y'all think about these free agents that y'all have? Are you going to bring them back? You keep them the whole 9 yards? Because basically, from what I'm surmising, what Vinny is telling us is that it sounds like the majority of the majority of the defense needs to be completely revamped.
Yeah.
And it's going to take a fair amount of, and I'm looking at, like, my first question is, my first thought is, man, that's a lot of that's a lot of draft picks and a lot of free agents, and that's just on the defensive side without even looking at the offense. You know what I'm saying? Because the run game needs to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? To Vinny's point, the number 2 DB, the number 2 wide receiver needs to be shored up, and your number 3. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying. So these are things that I think that, you know, and Vinny said that they do not, historically, Dallas doesn't do well when it comes to free agents. They don't really bring them in like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, things that, like, in a way, am I wrong, Vinny, or did I say that right or wrong?
Yo, Vinny, take your
you said that right.
take your AirPod
Okay.
out and put it back
Rock,
in.
am I right or wrong?
No,
with that?
you're yeah.
Okay, so
That's the problem.
I can't hear him either.
I have Dallas's cap table here from Spot Track.
okay,
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
I got it too.
yeah,
Oh,
now we
now
hear
we
you.
hear
Vinny.
you.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
You were right.
Yeah,
I must have
can't
hit the
hear
fucking
nobody.
button. Who was that? Drew that told me to.
No.
But Leo, real
No,
quick.
you're right. I hit the fucking button. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead, bro.
Leo, real quick. So
Fucking
basically,
technology.
if somebody drops, you said not to leave, it'll come
Yes,
back by itself.
if you cannot hear, if you can't hear us after a while, do not leave.
Okay.
And don't hit the mute button on your ear pods. Holy shit.
But go
I
ahead,
hate
Theo,
these
with the
fucking
cap
things.
space.
I hate this. Well, you're not counting that 100 and something million. You're not counting Pickens in that. So that 30 something million is going to come off of that.
Yeah.
And then we could rearrange that too to make it team friendly. So maybe it's not going to be 35 million. Maybe it might be 12 million or 15 million. So that's
Yep.
that's you know what I'm talking about?
Dallas.
How much is it?
Dallas is cap. So for total cap allocations right now, you're at $360,743,433, which is the second in cap allocations. In top 51 cap space, you're minus 32,152,471. That's 28th in the league.
Yeah, that's nothing. That'll be nothing.
And then your dead cap is 24,300,044 bucks, which is 8th in the NFL.
In the negatives. Shit.
Damn.
So, all right, and you tell me about the Eagles. Where are they sitting? Because how much dead money do they have? Or the Rams? No. Or the Rams? They have major dead money. They're still paying Cup. They're still playing Donaldson. There's Sam Donald. I'm sorry. They're still paying guys like that that've been out of the league.
Right.
Or
Hey,
not,
Vinny,
not
but
Cup.
here's the problem.
But I'm saying it can be done. That money, that's bogus. That's bogus.
Nobody's saying it can't be done, right? But while Theo's looking, let me just help you. Here's the difference between Philly, the Rams, and Dallas. Dallas doesn't dabble in the free agency. You're hoping that they do this year.
Absolutely true.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you look at the top teams when it comes to drafting the last 4 to 5 years, the Eagles are in there, so are the Rams.
The
Rams.
Yes, they have been drafting well.
Hold on,
That's
everybody.
true.
Listen. I got to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? I got a really, really, really special guest coming onto the stage. This is one of those moments where you guys get an opportunity to get exposed, especially to those people, those folks who are former Giants fans and all that stuff. We have my man Eugene Monroe, you know what I'm saying?
Eugene
Raven, drafted in the first round. Shout out. What up, Eugene? What's up, bro?
Hey, man, Giants got a good one. Yeah, I heard you about the Giants. They got a good one, man.
Tell us about them, man. Tell us, like we got some of our channel members are actual Giants fans. So,
look, on one hand, it's kind of tough seeing Harbaugh leave Baltimore. Just the obvious history. I got a chance to play for him for a few years, and when I got traded to Baltimore, it was like getting drafted to the NFL all over again. And the difference in culture of the organization because of people like Harbaugh was night and day.
Wow.
And so, it is what it is. Players, get kicked all the time. And we've seen a crazy number of coaches this year, be moved out. But the Baltimore one was interesting. I was not expecting that. A few people asked me prior, just with all the noise that happened toward the end of the year, the misreporting on Lamar and the relationship with Harbaugh and all of those things, people had questions. And then, having these unsuccessful years, it was time for a change. But Leo, unfortunately, now your Eagles will have to fend against a team that is led by, someone who I would have to say is, from my experience, one of the best coaches in the NFL. And I think he has that level of respect widespread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a straight shooter. He loves God. He's not shy about it. And what he also does is he allows, men to be men. He allows you to be your full, authentic self. But at the same time, your maximum is demanded at all times. So it just creates this awesome environment that you love as a player. It was weird seeing him say Big Blue and all, but I'm a root for him.
And the 20 million doesn't hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
Now,
but that's what the going rate is nowadays. It just is what it is. Like you got tackles that make my entire career earnings in a single season. So the money's very different. We know how the TV money has crept up continually, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down. So
actually, shout out to Anthony Perry with the $5 super chat. He said, "Okay, I think the initial over the cap around 30 to 35 million. Total cap allocation is 360 million." Highest in the league. They have to restructure many. He's talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't worry about
music to my ears.
You guys worry about the Eagles. We'll worry about our team.
Well,
but they're forgetting a lot. They're forgetting something too, because I can read it here too. Yeah, the Cowboys are projected 35.5 million over the predicted salary cap of 2026.
That's minor.
That's correct. But however, they can create up to 111 million in cap space. Because don't forget, the team is entering the period of, remember when we had Zach Martin and DeMarcus Lawrence, that's disappearing in this year.
Yeah.
So a lot, you know what I mean? So we're gonna open a lot.
Exactly.
But Rock, this is
wait a minute, hold on, fellas. Hold on. Gene, one of my subs wants to know, Lamar wanted him out. Is that true? Is it true that Lamar wanted Jim Harbaugh out? Do you think?
John, no, absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
Okay, there you go. You hear it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, but Vinny and Rock, I'll say this to you.
Like it was no lie that people were emotional when they found out Harbaugh was on his way out of there.
It was crazy.
I mean, is that your opinion, or is that something that you really know? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about asking me that question, but
I'm asking you that question.
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I'm not. No,
You're not.
You don't ask me that question. I'm in the shits, man. Once
quick.
a Raven, always a Raven.
There you go.
Come on, the man plugged in.
So we can't believe what you're saying then, because you're sugarcoating.
No, what I'm saying is I don't need to qualify myself to you. That's all.
I know you don't, but it's so.
But see, but hold on, Vinny. Hold on. Before you let me stop you
I'm
in your
not gonna
tracks.
win anyway, so it don't matter.
No, Vinny, hold on. Let me stop you in your tracks, bro. Because see, this is we're calling out the foolishness, right? So you're gonna tell this?
I know we're all fucking retards.
No, Vinny, hold on a second, bro.
Vinny,
why are you so angry, man?
I am angry,
bro. Hold on, Vinny.
Because I'm asking a question and nobody wants to answer it.
Is this the Cowboys fan talking?
Yeah, he's a Cowboys fan, bro.
Yeah, because you guys don't want to see it.
Yeah, but hold on, Vinny.
You're
a Raven,
bro.
This is the
question if that was true or not.
But he answered you. He answered your question, Vinny.
I don't believe it.
I'll tell you this, Vinny. I don't need to verify what I say to you or anybody else on planet Earth. What I say is what I say. So if you don't want to believe me, that's on you.
No, I'm
buddy.
saying if you're what you're saying, I'll take it as word. That's all.
Vinny, let me just say this,
that's
bro.
That's why I asked you. Is it
but Vinny,
true?
hold on, man. Respectfully, bro. This is what we're talking about. We're calling out the foolishness because this man is plugged into the franchise. He's a former Raven. And if he's telling you something, there's some validity to it. But yet you would rather believe.
So you're telling me everybody tells the truth. Everybody is so honest around here.
Vinny, hold on a second, brother. Hold on a second.
Now, I was born tonight, but not last night.
I didn't join the live to have honesty in question, Vinny. I don't know who you are, but you should worry about your Cowboys. You guys have so much more trouble than everybody else in the room here.
I disagree.
But Vinny, of course you would. But Vinny, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Of course I am.
but you would rather listen to a sports reporter that's not plugged in, that's spewing out, theories, what they think, as opposed to listen to somebody that's plugged into the team. Like, come on, man, that's delusional, bro. You need to stop.
All right,
man.
so you know the thing
Cowboy,
about
we
Diggs.
understand.
I-
It's
the
okay.
we-
That's what the
the-
Cowboys
the thing-
do.
No, the thing about Diggs, everybody knows what happened, but it hasn't come out. Why? Because people are not going to say it. Just like you don't think you're going to try to protect another athlete. You're
Yeah,
going
but
to
hold
do
on,
that.
but hold on
Of
a second,
course.
bro.
You're
But
going to
wait a
say
minute.
side
But
by
you,
side
but
with
you
them.
talk, but you
I
talk
have,
crap
I
about.
have,
But
I
you're
have a
hold
lot
on.
of people that play
actual
professional
player.
But you
football.
talk crap about AJ and Jalen. There's stuff that was allegedly said about them. You'll talk about them, but you don't want to talk about Diggs.
I don't talk. No,
That's
I didn't say anything
hypocritical,
about
bro.
Jalen.
Talk about
I
it.
don't.
Talk
I don't
about it.
say. I don't
Talk
say
about
anything
it.
about.
Say it, Vinny. Vinny, say what happened to Diggs. Say it.
I'm not going
You
to
don't
say it.
believe it. Say
No.
it. Say it, Vinny.
I'm not saying
Say
it.
it.
You're,
Why? Why
if
won't
you
you
think
say
you're
it,
gonna
Vinny?
make me say something, you're out of your fucking mind, dude.
Yeah,
You
come
are
on,
out
bro.
of your
You
mind.
phony, man. That's phony, man.
And shout
That's
out
not
to
phony.
Anthony Perry with the
That's
$5
not phony.
chat.
You
He said,
fugazi, bro. That's
thanks for coming
fugazi.
on the
Yeah,
show.
spell it.
We don't
Spell
condone
fugazi.
disrespect.
You can't even spell it.
Drop your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And hold on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fair. We can't even take you serious,
Moose,
bro.
can I ask you a
Oh,
question?
come on. We can't take you serious. You don't think
Too easy. See? That's
Thank
how
you.
do it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Go Birds.
Moose, can I ask
What
you a
happened?
question?
What's good?
That
So
was
do you think
total disrespect right there.
no, yeah, I get it, Leo. Do you think it was a like they regret letting him go or
No, not at all.
okay.
Bishotti came out and spoke at length about his decision. And as an owner, it's your job. Like you own the team, and the direction of it ultimately is on your hands. And he thought it was time for a change. And so that's the move he made as a businessman. And I don't believe there's any regrets. And they'll just continue to do business as they always have. With Baltimore, it starts from the top, and no matter who's been there, you can tell that the owner's footprint is on the organization. Not in a way like Dallas, that's different. But yeah, he's sharp. He's a good football mind.
So you kind of see it like with Andy Reid leaving Philly. It's a little bit like that. It's just the time is up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Leo can talk about why it was probably time for Andy at that point. He's spoken about that at length. But yeah, sometimes it's just time is up. Whether it's a player or a coach.
It was, and the circumstances was a bit extreme, and I think it was, and Eugene's heard me talk about this. It was just interesting because it was two entities that pretty much needed a change of scenery. Remember, Kansas City was coming off of the player who just killed himself and killed his baby mom, and Andy's son died at OD in training camp.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of, and remember that was also the same time. Remember. Joe Philbin, the former coach for the Dolphins, his son died. That same, you remember, it was like a lot of people, like a couple of coaches were experiencing death in some weird ways.
Yeah, that was crazy. I went to high school with the girl that passed away that was married to the Chiefs player. So
really,
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So
yeah, Cassandra Perkins.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. So but to the point where, like what we're talking about with John, that was just a long period of time because he was the second longest tenured coach behind Tomlin. And so to have him move like he did, I'm sure, I'm sure everything's weird right now out in Owens Mills, right? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely we're uncertain, but I think that also brings a level of excitement for people. Knowing like the core of who the team is will be returning for the most part. And then like everybody else who's not in the playoffs right now, how are we building this team? What pieces are we going to, connect? How are we going to fix our holes? So, it's just an exciting time.
Yeah,
You
two
said
things real
once a
quick.
Raven, always a Raven. What do
Yeah.
you feel like the Ravens are missing? Do you feel like I
Mm.
feel like just watching them, I've always believed like they don't have like a true like wide receiver one. Like I know they have Zay Flowers, and Zay Flowers is good, but do you feel like they need another wide receiver that kind of just like takes them off the top?
Man, I seen some AI photos with AJ in that Ravens jersey, and I was like, man, that would be so. And you know the Ravens are good about taking a veteran wide receiver and turning them up, right? I got a chance to play with Steve Smith, which was a hell of a time. Awesome guy. Yeah, man. Like you're exactly right. They definitely need that go-to wide out. And they need some other positions on offense too. They got to fill some gaps up front. We know that. I think we all seen, some of the downfalls we had on the O line, especially at that right guard position. Not to call my man out, but it just is what it is, and we got to correct that.
Now, who do you want to see as your next head coach? Who's in your top list?
You know, man, I don't have a part in this. I'm just gonna wait and see. There's no telling because how do you replace John? So I'm as interested as anybody to see what direction the Ravens go in with this.
Real quick, thanks to Anthony Perry with the $5 super chat. He said, "Thanks for coming on the John Moose. We don't condone the disrespect. Please continue and drop your knowledge." Absolutely. It's one thing, and this is one thing, this is, to Vinny, like Vinny, it's one thing when you're talking to fellow channel members, but when we have a special guest and you come and you hear and you attack that guest.
No. I would expect nothing less from a Cowboys fan. It's all good.
Well, that's the problem.
I would still like to say, how you doing, Eugene? Thanks for coming, my
channel.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, what the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah.
Look at me doing this shit.
Yeah. He out of pocket.
Hold on,
Thank you for coming.
Wait,
Thanks for seeing. I'm glad to see you again, brother Eugene. Man. We don't do that disrespectful shit here.
Yeah, hold on, Fells. Hold on. Gene, this your motherfucking idea. What the fuck am I talking about?
Damn right. Like, no, he out of pocket, man. He out of pocket.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Can I say something, Leo? I'm gonna be honest. Like,
no.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's disrespectful as hell.
Yeah, Fells, I'm not talking about that. The bird section is this motherfucker's idea.
Oh, stop it, man.
Yes.
One of the originators of the Come on, man.
This is his idea.
Come on, man.
Yeah, Leo, can I say something real quick? I just want to say what's up to Moose. Pleasure meeting you. Once you showed up, I'm not all about that disrespecting shit. But, I'm going to give you your time, Leo. Thank you for having me here because, you got your guests here. Yeah. We'll do this a different time, and I'll come in a different time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you still are welcome here.
I know, brother. I just don't want to.
You might got
step on any toes.
You want to ask? No, you good.
Nah, banter is good. He just went ad hominem.
It gets to the point to where you're not trying to listen to the other person and you just downplaying everything that they saying. Like at the end of the day, Eugene is interacted with Harbaugh. Like he's interacted with them. So he's giving us insight. So for somebody to totally disregard that, it's disrespectful. And
that's
honestly,
crazy.
it kind of points out what type of person you are, really.
Yeah, exactly. Just like telling Troy Aikman he don't know nothing about the Cowboys. Really, Vinny? Go sit down.
That's why he went to the Dolphins, bro.
We're going to be more.
So just for some perspective. The last time I texted with Harbaugh, which was just a couple months ago, we're going back and forth because I was sitting with Dick Vermeil. So, for Vinny to say anything to me is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. He does the problem with the problem with a lot of them is that they can't distinguish between okay, that's why I said read the room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I said we have a special guest. You know what I'm saying? And so now this is a rare opportunity because I like to provide this for my guests here at the Bird section. And I don't know why the fuck I'm explaining this shit to you. All right, you know what? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all.
Yeah, because you're taking off the special guest appearance.
Fellas, let me tell you what happened, right?
Yep.
Hold on. Let me pop out of here before I get blamed.
No, you good.
you good, bro.
We want a Cowboys fan in here because we want a different perspective, bro. At the end of the day,
man, you good.
Like,
you good.
You bring in that's the melting
I'm the
pot. That's the
calm
Bird
one.
section, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you're
all
the
right.
calm
It's
one.
all
Yeah.
right.
Let me explain something. Eugene and I have a podcast called the Smoking Heroes Podcast. Okay, we
Real quick, Eugene is Phelps, right?
No, that's
no.
Moose.
Which one is Eugene? I don't know who's Eugene. That's why.
Moose, the
It's
one with the
Moose.
yellow.
Oh, Moose.
the
Okay,
gold
okay,
jacket
good,
on. Yes,
good.
sir.
So we did. It was the professional football player and the veteran, and we would talk about more serious subjects, particularly when it comes to cannabis. Because again, y'all, Eugene's my business partner, but he would give me shit about me, and we have another friend of ours named Dunn, who's a big time Eagles fan, and Eugene would troll us. He would give us shit, and we would talk about football somehow or another. Our conversations and our interviews, because we've interviewed some serious people.
Yo, Leo, matter of fact, I didn't want to forget this. Next time you come down here, we got to go to Dunn's house. You know he bought his first crib.
I know. Yo, I shouted him out. I told him congratulations, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm really proud of him. Yeah. But actually, y'all, GB Dunn is actually my actual co-host for the Bird section because we both were Eagles fans. And Eugene would give up me and Dunn, you know, because he would troll us bad, y'all. Eugene is like, y'all getting a really nice version of him, but he can be an asshole. He's one of the
you got to release Moose. You got
to we even make it to the playoffs. So, what can I say?
To a whole nother level, y'all. Like
we have the press version.
Ain't got shit on this dude. All right. And the thing about it is that y'all have to understand. All of us are coming from the perspective of fans. He's coming from the perspective of a fucking player.
Yeah.
So he can do shit. So his way of cutting cuts deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, one time I was at his crib and he was talking big shit. I mean, the biggest shit. And then guess who came walking in while I was making my plate? Motherfucking Torrey Smith. Because Torrey Smith lives around the corner from him. I'm like, oh
shit.
You see what I'm saying? It's those kinds of, but then when we lost the Super Bowl, this motherfucker went on FaceTime with the cat in the locker room of the Chiefs.
Wow.
Because some of these guys were his college roommates.
No doubt.
Former teammates. So when you have an opportunity to I
that
realize
so disrespectfully.
No mercy.
It's all good.
That hurt. I ain't gonna front.
That was a deep cut. Deep
I let
cut.
you know just how much that hurt my feelings. I never said anything, but that really did hurt my feelings. And Dunn is like half my size and wanted to fight him. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
right. And they gonna respect our guests, man. They gonna do that.
What I want is when you have, like, for me, I realize that I am spoiled because I get this dude pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? And our families are close, our kids are close. You know what I'm saying? We're family, actually.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I realize that it's a shame because I'm the only one that's getting it. So I try, just like with Reggie, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And so what I like to have is when I get these opportunities, when Eugene says, yeah, I'll hop on. This is an opportunity to expose my channel members to someone who's an actual professional. And when you have somebody like Vinny, who's coming on here and actually starts disrespecting in the worst kind of way, and put like this, you know, it was something when my man had to say, I don't need to validate my information for someone like this. You don't ask that question.
Right, man.
Absolutely right. And that's embarrassing for me because the thing is,
for all of us though, Leo, because he coming to show us He's
Yeah,
telling
and
us
Doing this
stuff,
love.
man.
Yeah,
He
man.
don't have to show up, man. This is good work. Like, I appreciate him coming because we can't get
Real
no
rap.
closer to the information, especially if we want the guy Moulton. Who's
Yeah.
better to talk to?
Yo,
Hey,
I
At
do
the
have a
end of the
question.
day,
yeah,
Man, like
he's a
with
cowboy.
I had a
Moulton, with
question
Todd
too. Go
Moulton,
ahead,
correct?
Warren.
No, I got a question for you, Gene.
go ahead.
Mhm.
Go ahead,
So,
Warren.
so like being in the professional football locker room, all that stuff, like being in that type of just in that, seeing what the Eagles are going through with the whole talk about Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Nick Sirianni, all that stuff the media is pushing out to everybody to kind of give everybody a narrative. What do you see like from being in the locker room? What can you tell by watching the body language, the way they're playing, the way they're interacting with each other? What is something that you see from the outside in,
I
being a
mean,
former
look,
player?
here's the
Good question.
reality.
And
Like,
be honest with us too.
yeah, here's the reality. What like grown men are never gonna have problems like spending that much time. You know what I'm saying? I think
Right.
a lot of that stuff gets overblown. The reality is this: no matter what kind of drama you might have, like again, you started it off talking about professionals, right? Like they're all professionals, and AJ's been around the block, so is Sirianni. So even if there was beef, I don't believe that translates in a negative way in terms of like performance and all that. But what it does become is a distraction, right? Because now you got to answer to these questions, and it becomes a waste of time. So I think that's the biggest problem with those storylines. But I also think the Eagles handled it well. They do a good job of not feeding into it. But I think even when relationship is rocky, and look, you got a wide receiver that's used to being that guy, and like the numbers just haven't been what they've been, so he's probably got some anger and distaste for how things were going. I don't know intimately because I'm not attached to them and didn't
Yeah.
spend any time with them, but
Right.
I would say it's likely overblown.
So do you
Right.
see AJ Brown possibly leaving the Eagles because of that? Because he was with the Titans and they had Derrick Henry.
I mean,
And it was
think
all
about
about
if
the
we
run
were in his
game.
shoes, right? Like
Right.
you go to a team and the performance you used to give, which you believe you still can, just isn't showing up. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to land somewhere else. And again, like that AI photo of him in the Ravens jersey looked good. So we got still AJ, then we got still AJ. I mean, we
Right.
stole Derek, and so
Y'all
Hey,
gonna have to
hey,
give up
why,
a pretty penny for
hey,
that though.
hey, why
Real
not
quick,
Yes,
George
indeed.
Pickens?
real quick, shout out to
Why not
Anthony
George
Ware again
Pickens?
with the $5 super chat. He said, yes, Eugene is on his time. We don't need to disrespect like that. We don't need to disrespect that. Like V said, it's man code rule 103411. We not children screaming over the guests. Amen.
Yeah.
Yup.
Amen. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you, man, with the super chat for real.
Now,
honestly though,
Leah,
what
We gotta
Cookie
have his
said,
back. We the channel members, man. We gotta have his back. We cannot let nobody come in our chat
you see,
or in our
Eugene,
building
you
and
see what the fuck we
disrespect our
created?
guests like that,
got the
man.
tribe. I
That's
love it.
Yeah,
not
you see what the
happening,
fuck?
man.
Yeah. See what
That's
your
not
ass, see
happening,
what your
man. We
crazy
can't
ass
do that
created?
shit. We cannot allow that ever again.
Hey,
That
let me
looks
just jump
bad
back
on
in with
all
this.
of us.
My bad. Go ahead, fellas. Let me
No,
just
go
jump back
ahead. Go
in
ahead.
with the NFC East talk. I heard. I'm sure you know who Ike Reese is, former linebacker for the Eagles. I heard him talk about he was Harbaugh was his special team coach in Philly, and he told a story how he wasn't playing up to par, and Harbs called him in and was like, "Hey man, they're gonna fire you and me. We gotta get it together." And after that talk, he coached him up, and he turned out to be like a really, Pro Bowl special teamer. And so, as an Eagles fan, when I look at that, I see the biggest thing that you said, that I'm more concerned about the Giants now than than Dallas or Washington, is because Harbaugh's coming in, and now all of a sudden he shift the focus. The focus is shift. The culture.
Bro, what head coach going in the weight room at 6 a.m. squatting 400 pounds? Like at
Crazy work.
Oh,
Right.
You're not gonna have your coach do that, and you're not maximizing every moment of your time.
We'll have Nick try to do that.
Real quick, Logan Motorsports wants to know: do you think Jalen Hurts will bounce back next year? In your opinion, Gene?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, he's asking you.
You sure you want to ask me?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Now, look,
I already know. Go ahead.
We can take it,
man. Yeah.
Well, here's what I'll say. Like, it's fun watching Jalen play, and he didn't have the greatest year. Everybody knows that. He knows that, and I wouldn't expect him to approach the offseason, any differently than like now we got to turn up. So, yeah, I mean, I look forward to seeing him, carrying his team back to potentially winning another ship. He's got that kind of talent so long as the Eagles keep supporting him with players around him that produce. That kid's special.
I like that answer. Answer.
Yeah. Good question.
I appreciate the answer. Like, it didn't matter what answer he came up with.
And I really wanted to address Rock or one of the Dallas fans because they were talking about the salary cap, at least Theo was. And what I was trying to say is the difference between the Rams, the Eagles, and Dallas is not so much free agency because Dallas never dabbles in it. At least they don't dabble in it correctly. But the Rams and the Eagles, along with the Ravens, are like one of the top drafting teams in the NFL. If you look at the Eagles' last 5 years of drafting, it's been laid down the championship foundation for them. The corners, if you just look at it, who they've drafted, you look at what the Rams got 2 first-round draft picks this year. I just noticed that. I'm like, dang, these dudes are in the NFC Championship.
Oh, yeah, with the Falcons.
2 first-round draft picks. That's crazy work. And they scrapped the team to win the championship, then had to rebuild it up from the draft all over again, and they're back in the NFC Championship game. So when you look at teams like that compared to what Jerry Jones and the Circus Show does, it's like, how can you be a Dallas fan and be like, oh yeah, I trust Jerry? Like, bro, you need to sit back and really evaluate your thinking because that's a circus over there, bro.
I don't think Dallas fans actually trust Jerry either, though, to be honest with you.
But like every time I talk to a Dallas Cowboy fan, it's like they think they just need that one person to help fix everything when it's so many other like things that needs to be arranged. So I'm like, so everybody's like, fire Matt Eberflus. Okay, what are y'all gonna do after that? Bring in another DC. All right, what's gonna happen after that?
Real quick, shout out to Anthony Perry with the $5 super chat. He said, I see a lot of similarities with Lamar and Jigga having to deal with the constant doubt and double standards. If Lamar or Jigga had a day like Jay, OMG. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I think they kind of built similar. I think the Birds and the Ravens are kind of built similar.
Well, the Ravens, here's the thing.
I don't think their defense
is interesting is OC and DC after they name their new head coach. That's the part that because whoever the OC and the DC is not going to have, it's not going to be that big of a hill to climb. You see what I'm saying? They're inheriting some talent too. Remember how
they are.
When what's his name got hired for the Falcons and they listed all the talent that he would be inheriting.
Oh yeah. What was his name? Stefanski?
Yes, Stefanski got hired.
Yeah,
right.
Now that I think of it, earlier, someone mentioned like the Ravens not having a number one and Zay Flowers being it, but him not really being a true number one wideout. I would say there's a more gaping hole on defense where it's been a long time since the Ravens have had an elite pass rush.
Yeah, it's been
they've had guys that
Roquan, who else?
Ravens need Suggs back, man.
Yeah, they need to build that
Ravens need
deep.
a Suggs.
Yeah, they gotta get
Yeah,
that
that's
linebacker
kind of where
together.
my question was going for you, Eugene.
Go
Hi,
ahead,
Eugene.
Theo.
Go
I'm
ahead, T.
Theo. I'm a Detroit Lions fan. I get tortured every year.
And he just sobered up.
Yeah, you just
Yay.
opened up real quick.
He was drinking earlier, Eugene. He was fucked up.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the pretzels did it.
Okay, good shit.
Absorption.
Now, historically, like the whole thing with the Baltimore Ravens has been like a championship caliber defense. Do you feel like in recent years that Baltimore's kind of gone away from that philosophy, or
I don't think they've gone away from it, but I do believe the talent really hasn't been up to par, particularly up front on defense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys
They're already asking you some great questions, Eugene. I'm just paying attention.
Are you guys bringing back King Henry?
You know, I'm not part of that decision making.
Or would you like him to come back?
Absolutely. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
would be insane to not bring him back. Insane.
Right.
yeah. Anthony, to answer your question, just I'm gonna start drinking again. Anthony,
Yeah.
keep bringing it up.
He's
Yeah,
just sobered up.
stall him out, and stall him out, and
Look
right.
here.
So is that you guys got any other questions or anything like that while we got Eugene here?
Yeah, I do have a quick question.
Go ahead, bro.
And really, not to validate him, I don't think he definitely doesn't need it. So I definitely do. I'm appreciating coming on here and chopping it up with us. But
Yes, sir.
I actually went to Western Kentucky University because of Jack Harbaugh. But he had actually left the year before I had gotten there. And so, long story short, the culture to what he was saying is definitely gonna take a hit. It's definitely gonna change in Baltimore, but I definitely think it's gonna be night and day for the Giants. You know what I'm saying? And so he's definitely on point with everything that he said about Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? So for dude to come in here, you know what I mean, to try to discredit, you know what I mean, I definitely appreciate him for staying on his square, you know what I mean, and not, you know what I'm saying, going down to his level to really try to explain to him, you know what I mean, what was actually going on in that organization. But in regards to the Eagles, do you feel like the Birds just lack physicality this year? Or do you feel like it was really more like a schematic thing?
Yeah, I would not say that they lack physicality. You know, it's like there's a couple teams that have just always been, you know, that type of team, and Philly's one of them. You know, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. You know, you don't have too many out west that are like that. So yeah, I wouldn't say that it was a lack of physicality. You know, you've got a myriad of problems, whether it's, you know, being out coached or injury. You know, wasn't y'all year, wasn't the Eagles' year.
You had a good conversation
What up, Mark?
with me and Mark Holmes at the beginning during the Hawk season, and you warned us off about, you know, AJ and the training that he did and everything like that. And fast forward to today, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And it's like it feels like what you were warning us about with AJ, you know, sort of kind of we should have been thinking that way too when it came to the offensive line because of the play and everything. What was your take? What's your take on that with the with the Eagles O line? You know, having so many snaps and playing late into the season, and then having, you know, you play into February, and then you got to turn around and get ready to go again by the end of March. And real quick, again, Shout out to Anthony Perry with the $2 super chat. He said, "Hey Eugene, we need our draft pick back for Jair."
Well, Leo, honestly, I could give an opinion or a guess because that's not actually something that I went through. You know, I didn't play deep into the playoffs and Super Bowl and have like that extremely short off season where when you think about it, guys are already recovering from surgeries while the Super Bowl is being played. So you got so much more time to prepare if you don't make it versus if you do.
Right.
And then you're crunched if you're in there. But you know, that's the position you want to be in, but you got to be cognizant of that detail and handle that time appropriately because it makes a difference. You know, because you know, playing a whole season, you know, the way you feel when it's over, and then the transition right into training and prep for the next year, you know, if you don't have that time, then, you know, over time, I think there could be an impact, which might be why you don't see teams repeat and repeat and repeat. Aside from all the other personnel changes and everything that happens.
Now, listen, folks, I want
a minute of that.
I want everybody to realize, and I'm, you know, this is more so like Marcus Blackman, a lot of guys in the chat. Listen, y'all, we have an actual former Ravens player in as a guest on the show right now. So I need y'all to skip past the trolling part. If you got some real serious questions, actual questions that you don't normally get the bounce off of an actual former, football player, now's that opportunity. Forget the trolling part. Let's get past that. He's here as a guest. You know what I'm saying? So ask your questions and let's be respectful about it, all right? That's all I'm asking y'all to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, take advantage of the fact that he's here. We can do that. We can get back to trolling after he's gone. But while he's here, let's get this your chance to get your gun off about whatever
Because when he leaves,
ain't nothing wrong with trolling. It was just, you know, that dude Benny was just like foul mouthed about it and everything. Like, bro,
I'm sorry that happened.
Got time for that.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened.
When he
bro. I
leaves,
apologize
Leo,
for that. You know what I'm saying?
when he leave Eugene, when you bounce, I got you.
Yeah.
You gonna light him up. You gonna light him up.
Now, I'm gonna answer one of the chat's questions here. It sounds like No Face Cowboy that they're just rumors about Lamar going to the Raiders because both the Raiders owner and Tom Brady were in Miami last night for the national championship, so they're more than likely going to shop for Fernando. So I wouldn't give any credence to Lamar going to the Raiders.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you have Lamar who has an established team that you can just add a piece or two offensively. If you can kind of like for the Ravens, unlike Dallas, you can draft or add free agents and have, you know, an upgrade in the defense where you're right back because they were right there at the towards the end of it, fighting for a playoff spot. So, you know, but you know, I do have a question for Eugene. Eugene, looking at Josh Allen and the performance he had the other day, you know, if it was Jalen or Lamar, would they be crucified? You know what I mean? They would be crucified if Jalen had a performance like that, Lamar in the playoffs, but it seems like Josh Allen, who, you know, hasn't done as much as a Jalen or as much as a Lamar, you know, these guys, you know, they giving this guy a pass because I haven't heard anybody, you know, guys was feeling sorry for the guy. I was like, come on, really? This dude has had a two-year head start on Jalen alone, and just, you know, he just chokes, got his coach fired. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think if we saw Jalen or Lamar have that kind of performance, and yeah, you're right, they'd be executed in the media. You're hearing about how they're choke artists and all of that, but it's kind of been crickets on Mr. Allen.
Josh, I know. Yep.
Crickets.
Yep. Real quick,
You got a
Archie
good
Blackman,
question from
yeah. He says, question, Eugene. If the Cowboys fix that defense, do they have a legit chance at a Super Bowl?
No.
Damn, that was quick.
He ain't even.
Hey, in the words of Kevin Hart, damn.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that was quick.
Yup, damn.
Wow.
But
I'm
can
sorry.
you give some context to that though, Eugene? Seriously, because I
And
agree.
you can fix the defense, but you also have an offense to contend with. It's not like you got a fire offense over there. Like you don't have the quarterback that's going to be, able to take you, deep into the playoffs like that. And, I mean, it's what else do we need to see at this point?
You know what, professional? Because you're an offensive lineman, so give us your take on Dak. I mean, because this has also been like a point of emphasis, a point of contention with us historically. So it's like, okay, you know what? We actually have a professional in here. So why don't you give us your what's your opinion on Dak and why, do you think they could ever win a Super Bowl with him?
I'll take my glasses.
Overall, I think this past year he was one of the top performers by statistics.
Yep.
I think it was top 5 passing yards and touchdowns.
Right.
Oh
shit!
But yeah, I mean that's not
right
enough. That's not enough for me to say I believe that he's got it to win the ship. And I don't know. I don't know if this is more of a feeling thing or a analysis thing. I just don't see it.
Hey, folks, please hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? And if you're inclined to, do become a channel member. You get a carton's worth of fun for the price of a Lucy. You know what I'm saying? And remind everybody, you know what I'm saying? Thanks to Anthony Perry with that.
Perry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Marcus says that gets way too much criticism. Shouldn't Lamar Jackson get some of that too?
Stop the cap. Hey, but you know what, Eugene? Real quick, bro. I heard Zach Martin, Hall of Fame guard, one day on the green light. What's that? Chris Long show.
Uh-huh.
This came out of his mouth, so you can go back. This is what Zach Martin said. Hall of Famer. This man will be a Hall of Famer. One day, first ballot. He said out of his mouth, the Dallas Cowboys had just as much talent throughout his career as the Philadelphia Eagles had. And this is what he said, but we choked. That's what he said.
The Dallas Cowboys never had an offensive line anything like the Eagles, and not many have. So that's a crazy statement to try to say. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Zach Martin said
that pass rush Dallas that Philly had. I mean, Dallas has not had anything like that.
Yeah,
right. So that's a rare, right? That's a rarity to be able to combine both sides of the ball like that by drafts, by mainly draft picks and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely like you got some sauce in your draftability because you could never pay that many guys with that much talent.
Correct. Yep.
Says
that's what I was trying to say.
He said Dak is a great quarterback. Y'all need to recognize. Vinny says
that's a
we
like.
winning the Super Bowl.
That's a like.
Hey, Theo, can you do us a favor? And Eugene, Theo is actually our resident fact checker and researcher.
Data analysis.
Theo, can you run down the list of the free agents for the Philadelphia Eagles this year?
I certainly can.
Thank you, sir. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of. Yeah, I can send you the list too. I can send you the list too, Leo.
We got Theo. Shit.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of.
And
Theo always on top.
And when he gets back, he's got to update us and let us know how he did on his test.
Oh
You
yeah.
heard-
All right,
He said
I'm
he
back.
did good yesterday, Leo.
Oh,
He
he
said
did.
he did. Yeah, I
Yeah,
asked him
I
yesterday.
did pass that test.
My
Yes,
man.
sir. Good
Okay.
Congrats,
job,
brother.
brother. Good
Congrats.
Yeah,
job.
good
That's
job.
what we
Good
talking
job.
Way to
about.
go.
Eugene Theo's in college right now.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so you know we kind of
So,
stay
so
on.
am I.
Yeah, you are. That is
Good
true.
job. Good
That's
job,
true.
y'all.
You know what I'm saying? That is true. Vinny Hagen, he says you can't ignore Cowboy fans if you try.
That's a like.
Yeah, that's a like. That's a like. Yes.
All right.
So
I
Eugene,
cannot
I
wait.
am
I cannot wait, man.
whenever
Oh
we
my
hear
God.
something
I
asinine,
can't
whenever
wait.
a Cowboys fan say something really asinine and crazy, instead of
I
we say
can't
that's
wait.
a like. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
can't
we expect
wait.
everyone to hit the like button, hit the
the
like
like
Yes, sir.
subscribe button, because that's what they say. He says, I know my team.
That's
No, you
nasty
don't.
work.
Yup.
You don't. You know?
All right.
If
I am
not for
back with the free
nothing,
agents.
sub.
Yes, please. Yep, please. And so
You know what I mean?
All right. So the Philadelphia Eagles, as it stands in 2026, have 18 players in free agency.
okay.
You have Dallas Goedert, Reed Blankenship, Jalen Phillips, Azeez Ojulari, Jahan Dotson, Brandon Graham, Braden Mann, Joshua Uche, Kalen Granson, Matt Pryor, Fred Johnson, AJ Dillon, Nakobe Dean. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that.
Absolutely, Logan. I see a lot of dumb
Matt
shit in
Van
the chat,
Sumeren,
buddy.
Sam Howell, and Grant Calcaterra. And then you have Agbania. There we go. I'll do the first name.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to think who that is. Agbani?
I think it's a tight end, is it?
It's an edge.
Edge? Okay.
Yeah, it sound like we drafted him.
Okaranku.
Oh, Kwanko.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I like for us to bring back Fred Johnson for sure. He held shout out to
Yeah,
Fred Johnson
yup.
No doubt.
for the
Yup.
stand-up job he did in replacement of Lane Johnson. So you
O-line
can't say
depth.
you can't say we don't win without Lane, because we did.
Hey,
Right.
I had a good time just chilling here with y'all. I got this
Oh.
jacket on because I was about to take my dogs out, and I need to
Okay.
go do that now. So, Leo, I'm gonna jump off of here.
No
But
doubt.
I still need to holler at you.
I was gonna
before
say,
the night
as soon as
goes.
I shut this down, I'll hit you up. Or if
Yeah.
you want to call me back when you get back in the house,
Yeah, I got
you
you.
should be done here by then.
All right.
Hey, we
All right,
appreciate you, Moose,
Appreciate
man.
you,
Thank
brother.
you for
Yeah,
stopping
God
by,
bless you,
man.
fellas.
Thank you
I'll
for
be
gracing
back.
us.
Thanks for blessing us with your presence, bro.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yup.
Thank you.
back.
Pleasure to have you here.
Appreciate it.
Yes, indeed, sir. Oh, yeah, I got him for you, brother Eugene. Oh,
Peace, fellas.
Moose, oh, my goodness. You know,
Man,
yo, man,
that,
yo.
like you
What
know,
the
and I hear everybody
Hold
telling me
on.
y'all
I'm
should
gonna
have
come
kicked
out
them
and come
out.
back in, man.
Y'all should have kicked them out.
No, don't kick them out.
You know, like
No, I'm gonna come back out.
no, I'm talking about Vinny. Hold on, but
Oh.
shout out to Anthony Perry with the $5 super chat. He said, Eugene, you said you was going off a feeling about Dak, but we have all seen it. It's beyond a feeling. He isn't CV clutch in the playoffs. It's on tape.
Oh yeah, we already know about
Nice. You know what I'm
that.
saying?
We already know about that.
Would we also like to take a look at the salary cap? Here's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
salary.
Oh yeah, please.
Yo,
Yeah, please
yo,
give it
man.
to us.
All right. Philadelphia Eagles 2026 financial summary. Let's see. Total cap $311
Yo,
million.
311?
311
Wow.
is your
And it's
total
supposed to be
cap.
That's
360.
the total
yeah,
cap.
that's good money.
We
Top
have zero. We have negative contracts.
top 51 cap space, 10 mil. Well, like 10.5 mil, really.
Right.
Dead cap is around 400, about 40,400,000,
Okay.
roughly.
That's actually not bad.
If you're rounding
Right.
up,
Yeah, that's actually
Right,
not
right.
bad.
We're going to round up, Theo. We're going to round up.
They might actually take that dead cap hit, again.
Yeah, they might.
They
Yeah.
might. I wouldn't be surprised they did it because they took 69 like a couple
They
years
took
ago,
for
right?
Wentz. Yeah, they took that
Yeah.
for Wentz.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then-
okay.
Let me pull up the Rams here since that was the other.
Hold up, one second, Theo. I gotta get this. I gotta
Go ahead. Go ahead.
just time me out for a second. Hey, Vinny, man, I definitely respected you 100%, man. You lost that shit today, yo.
Yeah.
Y'all always talking that shit about how somebody else in different cities is disrespectful, ignorant, dirty, all kinds of foul mouth shit. And then y'all the first motherfuckers that come on this joint and do that, especially with a guest. This ain't y'all damn channel, man. When Leo tried to come on y'all fucking channel last night, y'all told him no.
Yep.
Straight the fuck up. Y'all ain't let them on last night. And he did the opposite to y'all, man. He let y'all on the platform with a special guest and y'all still showed y'all fucking ass like that, man.
Yeah,
y'all
that's
supposed to be grown-ass men. Get the fuck out of here. You older than me, man. You're supposed to know way better than that shit. Don't nobody care who you know, who you fuck with. You ain't, no, we don't give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Y'all got that shit so fucked up that y'all think everybody give a fuck about y'all.
Yeah.
Nobody really gives a fuck about y'all, man. Not in this damn building. Y'all tripping with that arrogant bullshit. Y'all doing that dumb shit to the wrong people, man. Y'all don't know them people, man.
Yeah.
Don't fucking embarrass us like that. He didn't come here for y'all, motherfuckers, man. He came here for us.
Yeah.
Facts.
You drawing with that bullshit, man. You drawing with that
mad
bullshit.
disrespectful.
And let me say this.
wrong with you, man?
And let me say this to you. Let me follow Phelps with this. He would never do something like that on Game Time
Fuck
Brian's
no, they
channel.
don't do that shit on them
He
other
would never
channels,
do
man.
something like that, and we wouldn't either.
Fraud ass shit. That fraud ass shit.
Exactly. He would never do that. He would never do that on Mark Holmes' channel. You would never disrespect him like that, Vinny.
The fuck out of here with that, man.
Foul, bro.
The fuck out of here. Take that energy to them other channels and let me see how you get down. Because I watch some of y'all shit. And y'all all calm and y'all all Joe, cowboy this. And then soon as somebody else from a different team come in that's not Theo.
And look,
that's not Theo.
I asked him a question. No, you were mad disrespectful.
You were mad disrespectful, bro.
I gotta protect. I gotta protect this. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. Y'all rude, ignorant, and just fucking respectful.
Y'all, that was mad.
Fuck out of here with that, man.
Vinny, that was not a channel member. That was a guest.
That was a guest.
That was somebody.
Like, if you talking to me with that shit, I don't give a fuck. But yo, man, no. Y'all think y'all on some other kind of level and shit, man. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you owe Leo an apology.
Fuck out of here, man. Yes, sir, you do, man. Yes, sir.
Actually, he owes Eugene an apology because
absolutely
both of y'all, man. Both of y'all.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Mad.
Both of y'all.
They like it's again. I'm all for the friendly banter. I'm all for the back and forth and everything like that. But when I actually have a guest who's a professional and you attack them like that and you get
that's weirdo shit, man. That's weirdo shit.
You crossed a line and you think you see the problem is that you think I asked him a question. He's a man like me. See? That's
no, he not. No, he not. No, he not.
We said we was gonna call out the dog whistling.
Yeah, no, he not.
Is that you decided that you did not see a professional. You did not see someone who was deserving of all the respect of being a guest. You decided to attack the man, and that was where you crossed the line. And why we're saying you're disrespectful.
Exactly.
The fact of the matter is that it's not that you can't see where you were disrespectful. You just
man, they don't see that shit, man. They so used to doing that shit, Leo.
He keeps saying,
Leo, they so used to doing that shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't give a fuck that they doing it.
And
see, that's part of their nature, yo. That's part of their character. That's who the fuck they are.
Fells and Leo.
No, we ain't respecting you no more. Fuck out of here with that noodle shit.
Leo, wasn't Eugene a guest a couple of times on Mark's channel?
Yes, and never.
And nobody did what Vinny did
like,
to him.
When he was on Mark's channel.
Fuck out of here with that, man.
On Mark's channel, right? Everybody took advantage of the fact that this is a former professional football player, a Eagles, a Ravens fan, and ask their questions. And everybody gets to get their questions off. You know what I'm saying?
We trying to find out real
so-
information. We trying to learn something right now.
Yeah, Vinny.
You
acting
don't
like
get this fucking opportunity every damn
Yeah,
live
bro.
stream.
That's fugazi, man.
Yeah, that shit is, man. Like,
Yeah,
get the
and
fuck
he
out of here, man.
just went
And to
and
come
just-
find out that he
and-
really got something to do with the channel.
And he thinks, and see, the
What
thing
the
is, the other
fuck?
problem
Like-
is that Vinny thinks that it's just, I just asked a question, and we're not talking about your
It's not
question.
the question, bro.
That's not the question.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris,
It's the nature of your
Chris,
behavior.
this ain't the time. This ain't the time, Chris.
Watch this shit, but
This ain't the time, yo. This ain't the time. This ain't the
Anthony Perry
time.
said,
I'm
if I
not
went
going to
on
spaz
All
out on
Nation-
you because you ain't do the shit. I'm going to target it at the person that is supposed to be going
Exactly.
to.
Look, listen
But
what
Chris,
Anthony
this
said.
ain't the time for that shit.
Here's what Anthony said. If I went on Law Nation and he had a 49er guest on his John, I'm not going to go on his channel and talk over the Niner guest and they just beat our ass. Exactly. That's the point that
Exactly.
we're
That's
trying to say.
Like,
That's
what the
point.
hell, man?
This is a like, dude. This read the. I said when he first came in, I said learn to read the room. Read the room.
Yeah,
And
he's going now. That's
this is
why
a-
I'm
this is
cussing
a
you the fuck
special
out, bro. The
opportunity.
fuck up, old head.
Yeah, like
Grow
this
up,
is a
old head.
special opportunity for everybody.
Fucking
And
kids
it's
putting
not- and what
SpongeBob
you decided
memes
to
in the
do-
motherfucking joint. Like, grow the fuck up.
Yeah,
Talking
and
about some
instead-
real
instead of
serious man
recognizing-
shit.
Yeah, instead of recognizing that this was a golden opportunity for all the channel members, you decided to get into your crazy cowboy fandom thing and attack the man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
weirdo shit,
and-
man.
Listen, the moment he said, I don't need to validate my, as soon as he said that, that's
Yeah, man.
you did not, no, you missed
Yeah.
this. You missed this. You was not supposed to be talking. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You should have been quiet, but you couldn't help yourself. And that's the part that makes it like, that's why it's hard to fuck with y'all, because y'all think, you just think you don't even, you refuse to see it. You'll never understand. That's the part that's embarrassing. And that's
It is embarrassing, bro.
Yes.
Marcus got a question.
You don't
Marcus
do that
got
shit
a
on Mark's
question.
channel. You don't do that
And
shit
I
on
straight was
Game
like,
Time
here go
channel.
Mark. Can you read Mark's question?
On mine, and I gotta guess. That's the bullshit, man.
That's the
Yeah, that's
difference
crazy.
between y'all. Y'all both Cowboy fans.
they tell you
You
the
acted
truth.
like a fucking idiot, and Marcus got his question answered.
Exactly.
That's the difference. Y'all both
Respect.
Cowboy fans.
Golden Doodles. I got mine from him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Golden Doodles. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Maybe
damn,
no,
man, like,
no face. Maybe next time, man. If he come back on, man, you could get a shot at asking a question too.
you know what?
You're
crazy
not the
for trying
problem.
to rationalize. Anthony Perry, you are 1,000% right.
Yeah, he's trying to rationalize it, man. His comments is ridiculous.
He is going to go to his grave thinking that he was right, and he'll never. Like, the one thing he can never ever do is apologize for being as
Yeah, he too busy talking the
that's mad
same dumb
disrespectful.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Like, yo, Vinny,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front, man. I
No, I lost
lot of
respect for you,
lot of
dog.
respect, bro.
Yeah,
Lot
that
of
was
respect.
that was very unprofessional for a grown ass
Yeah,
man.
as a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind if you just unsubscribe. Now you don't even
Yeah,
have to be
that's
a
a lot,
channel
lot of
member.
that's
You
disrespectful,
obviously
bro.
do not
And
know.
Yeah, that's
And
weird
don't play the
shit,
victim
man.
either. Don't
Look. Your guests think you're right. You guess you
Look
think
at
you're
that.
right. Like, see what I'm saying?
still don't
Like,
get it.
Man, who
Yeah,
gives a
and then he
fuck what
don't-
he talking about? He
Yeah.
gaining attention by us keep concentrating.
Yeah.
All
And
I
don't-
wanted to do was say how disrespectful this motherfucker
Yeah.
was. And he did that shit while we had a guest.
yeah.
Don't play the
That's,
victim either,
that's
Vinny.
fucked up
It's
right
different
there.
when you coming at other channel members, but when you came at a guest,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you don't see that level. That's why we different levels, man.
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't
older
think
than
you
me.
I don't think you should be
You
on here.
older
You
than
go,
me.
and when you go back and you talk to Mark and you talk to Game Time and you do and you tell and when you get on Lloyd's channel, you let them know exactly what we said. It wasn't about your question. So don't go on there telling them all
Don't
I
play
No,
the
did
victim.
you're already
was
playing
yeah.
the victim.
Don't play the
No.
victim. Don't
He
play the
already
victim.
Don't be the
deflecting.
victim. Yeah, don't
He
turn yourself
already
into a
deflecting
victim.
and,
Because that's the
and
first
being a
thing he's gonna
victim.
do. He's gonna turn himself into a victim, and he's gonna say, "Look, he's saying stupid shit. He is a man.
Man, we don't
He
even
a
really
man.
want you
He a
here after
man.
you pulled that
You
know
shit,
what,
man.
Vinny?
Get the fuck
It's not
out of
about
here.
him. It's you keep missing the point.
You act like
It's
we
not about
hurting from
him.
you. I'll
It's
pay
about
your
what you
monthly.
did here.
I'll pay your monthly membership if you get the fuck out of here. How about
Yeah.
that?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll
$5
pay that shit.
Now Eugene could hesitate if Leo asks him to come on again because he may not feel like the bullshit. You fucking
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man.
point. Yeah,
That's real
the
rap.
point.
Straight up.
Like,
Like,
dog,
that's real shit,
I know
man.
now I can never have you on here because you don't know how to fucking act. You know what I'm saying? You know,
No,
look, see,
no,
he
hold
said-
up.
he said, I
Sometimes,
asked him a
sometimes,
question for real.
fuck them
Vinny,
ratings when you got a
nobody's
certain.
talking
When you
about
got,
your question.
He not
when you got
Nobody's
getting it,
talking
certain
about your
people.
question.
He not
That
getting
is
it,
not
Leo.
where-
He not
the
getting it,
issue
bro.
is
Leo,
not
no.
about your question.
He
The
not getting
issue
it,
When
bro.
is
you
not
got
about your
certain
question.
people on this joint, it is
So do
not
not
about
go
the
to
fucking
go,
ratings, man. It's about the gift that he gave his members,
and
man.
then now look. This is what they
That's
always do. Look,
you weird,
think
man.
you think he told you the truth. So now after he attacked my guest, now he wants to undermine his credibility. This
Yeah.
is why I cannot, Vinny, do us
Yeah,
all a
man.
favor and just
Yeah, just
unsubscribe.
man.
Just
I'll pay that
unsubscribe.
shit.
You will not.
Yeah,
You are
bro.
not welcome. Well,
I'll pay that shit.
yeah,
I know
hate
that's
saying
hard to
this.
say,
I kept
Leo. I
saying,
know
dog,
that's hard to say, man.
but
That's definitely hard to say that you're
you
not
crossed a
welcome, though.
serious
That's
line,
not.
bro.
Yeah, you
And
crossed the
listen,
line,
That's,
do
Vinny.
not
I
go on
feel
them
you.
other channels. Do not go on the Lloyd's channel. Do not go on Mark's channel or Game Time channel
Play
and
the
tell
victim.
them and turn yourself into the victim and say, I only asked the question. You're going to be the victim because if you do that, I'm going to flame your ass and I'm going to tell them all exactly
You
what the
care
fuck
because
you
you
did.
still here. You
Same.
care because you still
Same.
here and you still commenting.
We know you don't care. We see
You
that.
care. He do
I really
care.
don't
He
care. You
lying.
know.
He lying, man.
Yeah, I
You
know
gotta
he
read
is.
these. You gotta read this shit.
You're really not good,
It's
man.
the same. It's
Okay.
the same as when somebody say, "I don't give a fuck what they saying in the chat," but respond to the chat. It's
Exactly.
the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Chris, you unsubscribe too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he said,
Like, fuck out of here with that, man.
like Vinny, we done with you, man. Like I can't believe you did that, man. That was
Yeah,
so
the
embarrassing.
Like
respect
I
level
had,
is
I had
down, right?
respect. Like I don't give a fuck. But that was the second time you tried that bitch shit because you tried to hog the panel earlier with this cowboy shit.
Yeah.
Like you really did. Oh well, I won't be a member. You already jumped in the bitch face. I saw that female shit earlier before you got on the screen. Fuck out of here, man. You get past dudes with that shit.
That's why I
I'm
fuck
straight
with fellas.
born,
You know,
raised,
Yeah.
and always been in
Hey,
Philly, man.
Philly-
That's why I
Philly
fuck
is-
with fellas. That's what
We
Philly is
fuck with
fully
this
out,
shit,
bro.
man. You been pulled that bitch ass shit. Oh, I'm
Philly is
leave
fully
this.
out.
I don't gotta be a member, man. Listen, I'll cover your false membership. How about
You
that?
know, he's got to go. The bird section is your
I'll
Brandy.
cover that
It's a
shit.
Bad look. Yeah, he's making it. Yeah, this was not a
Other
good
people.
look.
Now with if Moose
Talk
got
about
people,
all
he'd be
the good
like,
you do is
yo, my homie.
Now you want see.
My homie
Now
got
now you want to undermine me. That's
Yeah.
that's what you do.
Listen,
okay,
we can,
get it.
listen,
Get it.
where he
Disrespect.
fucking up at
No.
Leo, you don't even gotta answer that because all you gotta do is clip the part where he got disrespectful with Moose.
Yeah.
Yep. Just clip it.
Yep.
Just
Clip it and make
that
it
shit.
short.
Yep.
Clip it and make it
Hey,
as short.
clip that shit, man.
Make it
Fuck
as short.
that.
Make it
Fuck
as short,
that,
Leo.
man.
Yep.
Since he trying to do that dumb shit, that's straight bitch shit.
He actually had, like, and that was the thing. Like I said, I want to give my channel members and the folks in the chat an opportunity that they don't get normally on
Fucking idiot, man.
On other channels and everything, and to attack a guest. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. You know what I'm saying? Look, stop your guys' wine. Blue Virus.
See, there it is.
No, see, that right there is jealousy because he's not going to get that on another. What I'm able to provide, he's not going to get that on them other channels. He's jealous. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing,
my bad. But I had to set that shit off.
Don't apologize, Phil.
Man.
Yeah, but the one thing that he won't be is he will not be. Blue Virus is not going to be that level of disrespectful.
No, he won't.
That was, Blue Virus. I get what you're saying. I get you, but you missed what you missed what your boy Vinny Hagen pulled over here with a channel.
This ain't whining, Blue Virus. You late to the party, man.
Yeah.
Your man disrespectful, man. I ain't explaining shit to you.
No, don't explain
Fuck
it.
out of here, man. Like you come in here co-signing some bullshit.
Yeah, he on some. Yeah, Vinny.
We come to they joint. They don't even fucking speak. We always speak when they come to this joint, but we go to their joint, man. They don't fucking even speak, yo. Get the hell out of here. I don't owe none of y'all niggas no answers.
Yeah.
Rewatch the stream and you'll see it for yourself.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't the only ones that can get real indignant with this shit. We just been very grateful with y'all.
Look, he keeps saying, we keep telling him.
We've been very, very grateful. We've been very hospitable to y'all, man.
Don't even acknowledge it, bro. Don't even acknowledge it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that, man.
He clueless, man.
Yeah.
Every time you hear somebody talk, oh, we cut deep. Nigga, we can go to the mud with this shit over here. Like, we can go under the grave with this shit. Don't make me do that.
Look who's here. Look who's here.
Oh, yeah, the brown noser. The cowboy brown noser.
Face, chomp, 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 chomp. You mean gum, 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 gum.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn. He had that one coming. He asked for that one.
Shit.
He asked for that.
Oh, man, Jesse, just stop, bro.
Popcorn? Man,
you ain't eating no popcorn.
Yo, that's crazy work right there. He asked for that one. You know what I mean? Now maybe we can get back to business. You know what I mean? Let's get back to business.
You just missed a former player for Harbaugh. And this is where you at, Jesse? Okay.
Yeah, he's late, man.
Like, you're a new head coach. One of his former players. And you know what's crazy? Because I completely forgot. But I remember when because Eugene texted me, he was with Dick Vermeil. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he was like, yo, man, I'm up here, I'm sitting here with Dick Vermeil, and he's telling me all these crazy ass stories, and I'm texting with Coach Harbaugh right now. And I was like, well, goddamn, dog, you just getting hit from both sides, huh? He was like, yeah, because he was mediating a conversation between Dick Vermeil and John Harbaugh through text.
Oh shit!
So,
damn,
you know what I'm saying? It was crazy.
And you want to waste that? You want to?
Yeah,
man, you keep making me rewind the tape, man.
Yeah, instead of getting what you
like,
can,
yo,
you wasted it. You know what I'm saying?
Wasted that shit. Like you literally wasted that shit.
Yeah, it was like, damn it, Jesse. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, like you know, damn it,
like
this was a good thing. And it was just one of those things
for everybody. He not a Bird fan. He not a Cowboy fan. He not a Lion fan. You got some real man. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? But look, I gotta get ready to shut this down because
brother,
me and him about to have
no doubt.
He about to have a late night session. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but look, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all for coming on here.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
I
appreciate
shout out to Theo,
you,
thank
brother.
You, dog, for being, being patient with us as always.
Yeah, Theo.
I am just a man of eternal patience.
Yeah, man.
Look, man.
Sorry for
the Joe went left today, though.
I ain't gonna front. I'm more disappointed in Vinny than anything.
Yeah, man. Me too. Like he's the only one I'm really talking about, man. He's the only one I'm talking about.
I think that's what I'm most angry about. I'm most angry because I'm more disappointed than I am angry. Because
man, and he's still yapping. Yapping.
Still talking.
It's okay. I don't care about it no more. I'm just
talking about after we trying to explain to him, like yo, you got a perfect opportunity.
He thinks him asking
to do other shit, and you doing disrespectful shit.
Well, he thinks us asking questions. He thinks him asking questions is what we're saying you were being disrespectful about. We keep trying to tell him no. It's not that. It's not your line of questioning. We're saying you're disrespectful. That is not what we're saying. And so what I'm saying to you is that if you go on these other channels and you start telling them all I did was ask questions, we're gonna flame your ass because that was
Yeah.
So
every chance I get, that's for damn sure.
Disrespectful. We are going to be watching out how well you could turn yourself into a victim. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Every channel you go to, I'm gonna be your black shadow, irritate the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Straight up, man. You just did some dumb shit.
I walk the same streets, Vinny. So
like I said, it was different because we deal with that shit with Marcus all the time. We deal with that shit with you when you're talking to the channel members and everything like that. But a special guest,
Special
Oh
guest.
Yeah,
man,
like I don't
oh
mind
man,
fucking with me. I don't
that was
mind when you
not
talking shit
that
on
was
the
that was
joint.
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
But that shit was disrespectful. I
yeah,
mean, straight up disrespectful, man.
yeah. So
Hey, I
I'm
appreciate you, Leo, man.
yeah, no doubt, man.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
And this
Listen,
is 2
salute,
nights in a row because we dealt with this shit.
salute to
We
you,
dealt with this
Leo.
kind of shit last
Salute to
night.
your fam. Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. You
Shout
know I
out to
gotta
Anthony
close out.
Perry with the $5 super chat. He said, "Shit, I already paid for Vinny 10 times over."
Oh shit. Yeah, man. Like, you feel me,
Shout out
Ant,
to
man?
Ant, bro.
Like,
That's real rap.
For my own peace of mind, Theo, you're the non-Eagle fan here.
What?
Do you understand from what place the three of us are coming from when we're saying the things we're saying about Vinny?
Sure.
No, I'm asking. Like, do you think it was this? Do you think he was disrespectful in the way he was talking to Eugene?
The way it was formatted, of course.
Yeah. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So, Vinny, kick rocks. Go ahead and agitate the gravel. Going back to Mark Holmes and Game Time, and do your crying and let Lloyd know.
that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like how it was. You know, and all that stuff. And you can go cry on that channel or whatever. If we cross paths again somewhere, I'm gonna flame your ass. I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? So if I see you on another channel, you know what I'm saying?
Yup.
I'm gonna tell him how disrespectful you was.
You're very
You know what I'm saying?
disrespectful.
They ain't gonna let me up on that
And if
cowboy
you're telling
stage.
people, if you start telling people our problem with you is because you asked a question, I'm gonna tell them you straight up lying because I told you not to
I'm
do
gonna do the
that.
same
And
thing too.
I'm gonna tell you
Yup.
you're lying. You're a liar. Okay.
Flat
And
out.
You a roach, dog.
I
Only
am-
roaches and cockroaches do
and,
that shit
and
you
Vinny,
did.
I am supremely disappointed in you. I am supremely disappointed in you.
He want attention
You know,
like he a content creator, man. We giving him too much attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stalk the shit out you and flame the fuck out you
Yeah.
everywhere
Like,
you
Vinny,
go.
you just really went over. You
Yeah,
went.
you are. You a weirdo.
Overboard.
You go in the
that was
weirdo category, old head.
that was some. And
You
I see
lost
how
some points.
I see how you doing. I see you doing your little dog whistling tricks and stuff like that.
Yeah, he
Like
lost
how
some
you trying
points,
to up your
man. But I was
laundry.
just trying to say good night to the real folks up in the
No
building.
doubt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thanks for having me on, Leo. Thank your
Yeah.
family. Thank your
Absolutely.
team.
Fellas,
Thanks for your
respect.
service. Thanks
Yes.
to you, Theo. Thanks to you, Drew. Thanks to everybody
Respect,
else that was on
respect.
the panel. And thanks to everybody in the building for exception of a motherfucker like Vinny.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah.
Peace
Respect.
out, y'all.
Yeah. All right,
Till
y'all.
next
Respect
time.
to the
Yes,
real
sir.
ones. All right, family.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a
All
good
right.
one.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all, there you have it. You know what I'm saying? This was one of those times where we have to, you know, like lay down the law, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like Vinny Hagen, damn, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm so disappointed. So disappointed. I can't believe you decided to be that way. Yeah, Logan, what a show. You know what I'm saying? What a show. BC Nick, what's good, BC Nick? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, oh man, oh man. You know, I cannot believe, you know, you decided to be this way. Wow, this seems crazy, Logan. What is happening? Man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Eagles, Drew, Vinny, I grew up. You too old to be acting like that. That's true. I look forward to meeting you in person. Okay. I'm not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I don't know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Do you really? You know what I'm saying? I was yelling at Drew, not over him. Okay, Vinny. Like I said, you were being mad disrespectful. But that's okay though. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what's going to happen. You're going to end up causing yourself. Yeah. You know what? Too easy. No, not this guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just realized. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, Vinny, you just can't believe you did that, man. Cannot believe you did that. Vinny, you don't want those problems for real. No, you don't. I was, you know, this was just, damn. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe you did that. You know what I'm saying? I was pissed at Drew, not Reggie. Okay. Yeah. Drew, please. All right. Yeah. You not look, man. You are the first person, Vinny. You got me to break my own rule when I say all are welcome, but then you showed a level of disrespect, particularly for a guest that just reached the point of no return. So, with that said, at this moment, from this moment on, Vinny Hagen has been banned from the bird section and all his comments. You know what I'm saying? So, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Benny Hagen has now been banned from the bird section. Yeah, sorry about that, Art. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eagles Juice said, boom. Everyone said, good writ. Casher Boy said, good riddance. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Lenny. Don't cry to Mark, Game Time, and Lloyd. Yeah, Logan, you know that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to go right over to Lloyd's. He's going to go right over to Mark's, and he's going to go right over to Game Time, and he's going to cry. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, I am smoking on that Vinny pack. I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like BC Nick, you know what I'm saying? I know how you rock and everything like that, but dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, dog, that was mad crazy for a guest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was mad crazy. You know, so like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Dan, you had to have been here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah. Like, Dan, rewatch it. I watched the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Dan, Vinny disrespected Leo. Yeah. Yeah. And if you try to defend that, that tells me a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? He still thinks it's about his question, and it's like, nah, you just mad disrespectful, bro. So we'll just leave it at that. We don't have to worry. We don't ever have to worry about Vinny Hagen again. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, yeah. That was some yeah. You know. Bye-bye, dickhead. Yep. Snake shit. Yeah, like he didn't do that. He won't do that shit on them other channels, but he damn sure had no problems being that way on this channel, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the part that really pisses me I can't believe he did that. You know what I'm saying? Clown here showed up, talked Dak shit, and saw a Vinny band. Yeah, Char DeMar Froggy, yeah. And yo, man, he was mad disrespectful to a guest. I had a special guest on the show today, and Vinny decided to attack my guest. You know what I'm saying? And then try to undermine his and try to undermine his credibility. Like that was, you know what I'm saying? Dan, what? Logan, he asked a question and he avoided it. Dan, you know what? You're defending that, Dan? State your position right now, Dan. You defending that? Huh? Dan 1995, you defending that? I want to know right now, yes or no. Don't tell me anything else other than yes or no. Are you defending what Vinny did? Huh? Is that what it is? You're defending it? Tell me right now, Dan. This is your opportunity. Tell us right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking Dan because it sounds like Dan is defending that. You know what I'm saying? Dan, do you find are you defending that? Come on, Dan. Yeah. Come on, Dan. Don't run. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. I'm in a giving mood right now. So Dan, you defending that? Yes or no? Just say yes or no. Don't tell me anything else other than yes or no. Don't act like you don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if he is, then I'm with you, Cass. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you ask a question to someone, you should answer it, whether you're a former player or not. Bye-bye, Dan. Bye-bye. Never come back here again, Dan. Yep. Bye-bye. There you go. There you go. And you can run to Lloyd and Mark and Game Time, and you can tell them exactly what the fuck I just did. You know what I'm saying? And if you're sitting there thinking and you keep thinking it's about questions, fuck you, okay? Fuck you, Dan. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Yep, I know, Logan. Yeah, he is. Yep, I know that's exactly what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he's going to do. I said I'm changing the way this is. You know what I'm saying? You know, question I've got to ask what his thought was did Steve Scotty press conference. I'll ask him. I'll ask him for you, No Face. I'll ask him. That's a good question. I'll ask him. You know what I'm saying? Get farther and smell better. Yeah, Cash. Yep. I like this, Leo. I said I was going to start doing it, Logan. I said I was going to start calling it out. Vinny, we was all here. You was talking directly at Eugene. Don't act dumb. Yeah, Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. It's getting real tonight on the bird section. Nick, PC Nick. Yo, you know what I'm saying? They keep thinking it's about the question. And my man, like I said, when my boy said, when Eugene said, yo, I don't have to answer, like, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you don't have to validate you know, that's the way he was taking it. So, yeah, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. All right. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm about to shut this down because we are officially at the 3-hour mark. I will see y'all later right back here on the bird section. Oh, peace. Thanks, Logan. Thank you, man. Shout out to Master Eagle and his new baby.